smoking mirrors.
Who got the wheel?
Yeah, or something.
Like something.
Now let's talk about some shit.
Through the smoke,
Through the smoke,
behind the mirrors,
behind the mirrors.
everything ain't what it seems.
Nah.
Through the smoke,
Through the smoke,
the truth gets clearer.
gets clearer.
Come sit down, tell me what you mean.
Welcome to smoke.
Smoking mirrors.
Pull up a chair, leave the bullshit at the door. We can laugh, we can argue, that's what the night is for. Everybody got opinions when the camera lights glow, but tonight we going under what they don't show. Love, money, friendships, internet fame. Everybody pointing fingers while they hiding they stains. I ain't claiming I'm perfect shit, I'm figuring it too. Differences, I'll say mine. Now what the fuck about you?
Exactly.
We can talk about the shine, we can talk about the scar. Talk about the girl that broke you, talk about the one in your car. Talk about the jokes that hit and the ones that went too far. Some truths come slow, but they still leave a mark.
What you see,
Might not be what you get,
what you heard,
might not be what was said.
Everybody got a story.
That's one side,
We gon' hear it all.
then we decide.
Through the smoke, through the smoke, behind the mirrors.
Behind the mirrors,
Everything ain't what it seems.
nah.
Through the smoke, through the smoke, the truth gets clearer.
Gets clearer.
Come sit down, tell me what you mean.
Welcome to
Smoking mirrors.
Some nights we talking love, some nights we talking beef. Some nights a joke lands hard, next minute it's a family feast. Creators in the comments trying to write the whole plot, but they don't know the late night grinding, what it costs. Who you really loyal to when the room gets still, when the laughs die down and the truth get real. When your man got a problem and your girl wants space, when the old pain comes back with a familiar face. We talk about the records, the bars, the toys, the breaks, the ones who kept it solid. It's the ones who changed, and if the topic get ugly, we don't run, we stay. Truth tastes better when it's served this way.
Ooh, yeah, that's right. Just bass and rose,
No masks,
no pose. If the smile don't fit,
then the real.
shit shows. You know the feeling. Dark little shadow in the corner of the ceiling. Through the smoke,
We still breathing.
behind the mirrors, we still seeing. Through the smoke, behind the mirrors,
Behind the mirrors.
everything ain't what it seems.
Say it again.
Say it again. Through the smoke, the truth gets clearer.
Truth gets clearer.
Come sit down, tell me what you mean.
Welcome.
To smoking mirrors.
This is OldManeJenkins' room. Welcome.
To smoking mirrors.
Now let's talk for real. Now let's talk for real.
What up? What up? Welcome to Smoking Mirrors, episode 2. I got my girl Golden Queen today. Special guest. How you doing today, Golden?
What's up? How you doing? I'm doing pretty good.
I'm all right. Well, today I brought you on here to talk about a few things, pick your brain on a few topics. You know what I'm saying? You with that? You cool with that?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. I really want to know, can content creators really be friends? Like, and what I mean by that, can two content creators in the same niche, basically that does the same thing, actually support each other without competing or getting involved in bullshit with each other?
I mean, I think it's like 50-50. I think it depends on the content creator and the person. You know what I mean? And like ego, or you know what I mean, their own self-confidence. I think the right people can actually, work together and collaborate together without it being any issue. But it really gotta depend on the person, you know.
Yeah. Do you think it's a lot of egos at this low level of content creation?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of see a lot of that, you know, around some of the channels or whatnot that I've seen. Um, and then I also feel as though like there's a lot of gaslighting, you know, to make content creators feel as though that is the case, right? And sometimes that energy can come
I
from
hate.
support. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that energy I hate right there. Really. So when does networking basically become clout chasing, in your opinion?
When does networking become clout chasing?
Yeah, in your opinion. Because you know how some people only network with you to get certain things out you. So
Right,
it's
right, right.
like, when does it become clout chasing in your mind?
I feel like when, you know, it's not genuine. You know what I mean? Like you're connecting to that person because you see their growth and what they're capable of, and you know how many people like them and gravitate towards them, and you want to attach yourself to that. And your whole purpose for attaching yourself to that is to see if some of that can trickle down on you. But if you genuinely want to like network with someone and work with them, then it's like both people should be interested in both people growing, not just one person like stepping on your shoulders to get up, and then after they get where they need to go, then they kind of discard you. That's what I've kind of been seeing. So I feel like no, like it's got to be like a back and forth, a mutual benefit for both. If you're actually networking together with one another, both people
Yeah,
should care about growth, and you know what I'm saying, like substantial growth of one another. I don't know if that makes sense.
hell yeah. All right. This another thing too that be stumbling me about some of the shit that be going on right now. Like, have you ever told somebody, or would you tell somebody some shit that can damage you publicly?
As far as like connecting with people on YouTube, like have I ever opened up or probably shared too much?
Hell yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in a general conversation. Like, how you ever literally just talk to a motherfucker and just said too much?
Yes, way too much. Yes.
I think we all guilty of that. Come on, man. Don't do that. I think we all guilty of that though.
Yeah, because like the way I am, which I'm having to learn being on the platform, is like, you have to be very careful of that. Is that I don't come out the door like seeing people as like negative, or harmful or hurtful. Like I try to see the best in people, and I feel as though like I don't know what people's underlying intentions are. You know what I mean? So
Hell yeah. But would you consider that a weakness or a strength though? Because in my mind, if you can see the good in people, that's a strength.
it can be, but it can be a strength that can hurt you and get you stabbed up, or excuse me, poked up in the back sometimes because you give that level of trust and energy to people who don't deserve it.
I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. But through my YouTube journey, though, you know what I'm saying? I don't regret nothing. I don't regret no fallouts. I don't regret shit. I can't really say I regret anything because I really look at all that as like a life lesson. Because you got to grow. You got to come up. And without struggle, without conflict, is what you doing really worth it? You know what I'm saying?
Right, I agree. Like, it's maybe I can say a pinch full of things that maybe I used to say or do still say that I regret, but in the grand scheme of things, it's like no, I don't, because it has been a journey. But within the journey, it's like I have learned a lot from it that has made me better, made me sharper, made me stronger, and things like that. So you got to go through some things and get through some things to come out on the other side and be better. So you kind of gotta roll with the punches and take the good with the bad.
You think you have more good than bad on this motherfucker?
I would say 50-50. Half and half for sure. Like half of it has been and continues to be terrible, but the other half of it is beautiful, and I've met like some really great people, connected with some really great people, have made some really great content that, I enjoy and I see that the people enjoy. It does something for them, it gives something to them. And based off of that feedback, like that 50% is what I just try to rock with. I try to more so hone in on the positive 50% opposed to the negative 50%, even though it get on my nerves, the negative stuff.
Yeah, but why you think the negativity so high? Like that's a high ass number.
There's so many different reasons.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's your brain. Ain't no right or wrong answer. It's really about your perspective. Because to me, that's a high number, 50%. I could literally say I think like maybe 5% of people don't like me. I'm working on 10.
Okay. All right. I can't say that the 50% that's negative is necessarily because people don't like me or whatever, but I just think like the energy that they hold and like what they about and how they move and they operate is a lot of negativity. So I put that like in my percentage bracket. Like that's what the 50% is about. It's like 50% negative, but it's also 50% positive. I can't be sure like as far as like the percentage of people that like me and don't like me. It's sometimes hard to like really for me pinpoint that because it child people switch up. So you can't never really be sure, like, do you like me or do you not? Some people are brave enough to come out and tell you, like, yo, I don't like you. And a lot of people will smile up in your face and pretend that they like you and they don't. So I think that's like two different conversations.
I mean, you got to look at it like this, though. A lot of niggas be collecting screenshots, collecting recordings, all that. So, I mean, those should be really the ones you focus on when you say the negative stuff. You get what I'm saying?
Right. And see a lot of like that actions, and behaviors and stuff like that, that ties into the 50% of the negativity that I think comes from the platform. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that to me, it's like overall, that's negative. You know what I mean? So I put that in my 50%. But then as far as like if you break it down and go by each individual and then, look at what that person does and how that person operates, then, that's like we would have to like really separate it out for each person. But the overall, I feel it's like 50-50.
Your sister's here.
Hey, Nafisa. Hey, girl. Yeah, she said she was
Hey,
coming over.
Nafisa, how you doing? Hey, DC Centralist. What's cracking, Cass? Nah, but go ahead. Finish your thought, though.
No, that was all I was saying, really. Um, Man, that's just how I like kind of gauge it now or whatnot. It's like the grand scheme of things, and then after you dig a little bit deeper into that, then you can get into the individuals, like in the individual behaviors and stuff like that. But like the overall, I feel like on the platform since I've been here and whatever this sector or space is, it hasn't been all bad. It's been like 50% terrible and then 50% beautiful. For me, that's
Yeah.
just how I gauge it.
I mean, but I'm the type of person, though, I can disagree with you publicly and still be cool with you privately, though.
Right. And I mean, I can disagree publicly and be cool privately. I can disagree privately and still be cool publicly, whichever way it go. Because we all should think for ourselves and have our own minds. We all never gonna think the same. You know what I mean? So that should
Yeah.
be expected. You know what I mean?
Nah, facts. Nah, facts. Because some people, bro, be on here wilding. Even me sometimes. And I'm quite sure that a lot of shit that I be doing or a lot of the pranks that I pull, I know my homeboys be like, this nigga. But on me, they got that option, be like, hey, do you want to support in private or do you want to support publicly? You know, I got family members that support the shit out of me privately, but won't say shit publicly. And I like that though.
Gotcha. Okay. I guess for different reasons, maybe we can't be sure. You know, I guess number one is the person. Maybe they feel as though something that you share or that you're connected to is not necessarily their cup of tea, and they don't want people to know like you rock with that or they rock with that. A lot of people care a lot about what people think, and I'm one of those people, so that's why I know that to be true, right?
Why do you care about what people think? That fascinates me. Like I
Why do
never
I?
gave a damn. I never gave a damn about nobody's opinion.
I think that's a dope skill to have, to not care what people think. I can't really fully explain why. I think it's just like, I just feel like I don't like when people get a misconception of me, because I know what type of person I am, and I know a lot of the ways I am now. I put in a lot of work to become this way because I wasn't always like this. And
I feel you, but
so,
a lot of a lot of misconceptions come from a person's perspective of you, what you did in
right,
the moment.
yeah, not your overall character, just in that
Exactly.
one moment, that one split moment. Hmm.
What's going on, Glitter? Hey, what's going on? But yeah, you can't let people opinion dictate how you gonna maneuver, what you gonna do. Because if you do that, that's gonna stunt your growth. And basically, if your growth stunted, the people who don't like you winning.
Right, absolutely. And I feel like how people feel about me doesn't dictate what I do or changes it up or shift it in any type of way. I'm still going to do what I do, how I do it, when I want to do it, you know. But it's just the fact that like people will just like misjudge you. You know what I mean? Like make it seem like you're somebody that you're not. Make it seem like you're a certain way that you're not. And like 10 toes down, you're not that way. And I know what people tell me, like, well, if you know that and that's the case, then why do you care? I can't explain why I care. But I don't know.
All right,
Maybe
if you can't explain it, just tell me the feeling you get, if you don't mind.
I think it's just like, it's just like really disappointing because I see that a lot of people like, and the number one thing is, and this is not just about me, but this is about everybody. A lot of people don't take enough of the time to actually really get to know somebody. You know what I mean? Like they see certain things on the surface level and they judge the book by its cover, but they don't actually open the book to actually, you know what I'm saying, flip through it and see all the different chapters and things of that nature. Like to really get to know somebody deeply, but everything is very surface level in social media spaces. Nobody's trying to get to know nobody on a deeper level. And it's not like you trying to date the person or be with the person. It's just you trying to get to know that person beyond just what you see on the surface. I mean, but everybody's not like that. But that's how I
But I feel
am.
like, but I feel like you trying to come approach this new wave of living like an old school mentality.
I am very old school, very much old school mindset and approach on things, in life and stuff. And I do feel as though like I don't, it's a small like amount of people that I do run into where it's like we're the same way. And so those are the people I connect with. But like this new age mindset and thinking is like a lot of people don't move like that. You know what I mean? Everything is very much fly by night. It's very surface level. It's very much what you see is what you get, but they're not really looking deeper into who a person is, and really taking those things into account. So I don't know. I guess because I do that and that's how I operate, I guess I expect other people to do so too. but they don't. And I can't let that upset me because everybody's going to be different.
Let me ask you a question. What's the difference between when we were growing up and what's going on now?
Well, I'm 36. So when we was growing up, in like what age range?
I'm in your age bracket.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little older, but I'm in your age bracket. You know what I'm saying?
So like
Like think of,
elementary school, middle school, high school.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Think about how when we grew up, right? We spent our
uh,
summers outside. We spent time getting to know people. We
you're
literally
so right.
knew we literally
Yeah,
knew each other by our government names.
absolutely right. It was no screen name. It was what your mother named you, what your parents named
Exactly.
you.
Or what the
That's how,
hood named you.
or what the hood named you, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like that. And like you said, most importantly, we spent a lot of time outside around one another. We had social skills that were real. You know what I mean? Like not behind a computer screen, face to face, outside at the park, you know, riding bikes, making tree houses, anything that you can think of, right? We was doing it outside and we was doing it with each other.
You
And
right.
yeah, we was in the flesh, face to face with people all the time. And so we learned, like, even hanging around, if we're gonna make friends, we know like, okay, this person, or this kid or whatever, however old you are, this is someone I can really vibe with,
But
you know what
why
I'm
do you
saying?
think that stopped though?
Technology, the
How
internet.
can you we not about to do that. We not about to do
What?
that. We not about
You
to
don't
do
think
that. No, I don't.
explain.
All right. Our great grandparents had less, but yet they still have more. You can't blame that on technology. You got to blame that on the person. Technology
Can
may
you
have a hand in it, but let's be honest. Who fault is that? We was taught walking. When we was taught about self confidence, what some of the first things they taught us was like, "Yo, don't walk with your head down." How many people you see walking with their head down in the phone?
because of technology?
No,
There
that's
is
because
there.
that person. No, that's because that person's thriving connection.
Okay, explain a little bit deeper.
Technology ain't nothing but like a messenger for real.
Mm. And a distraction.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's
She
your
said
choice.
walking with your head down back in the day was different. You was walking with your head down, looking down, because you might have been not as confident or whatnot, or self conscious about something, and so you didn't want to look people in the eye.
I get that, but what's the difference between what they doing now? See, now they just feeding you a bunch of bird shit, a bunch of bullshit. Think about it. You was walking with your head down back in the day, but you still had your thoughts. You walk with
Well,
your
then
head down now, you have an algorithm basically telling you and feeding you more and more of that bullshit of how you feeling instead of saying, "Hey,
put
turn
your
me
head
off right quick. Go decompress."
right. And if you can come across, like positive content that may actually give you that, like because you walking around with your head down back in the day, it's just like somebody might see you like that, old school, grandma, grandpa, something like that. And they're like, why you got your head down? You look up, you don't never hold your head down. You always hold your head high. You don't have nothing to hold your head down for. And they're feeding it to you, but that's positivity that they're feeding to you. But now with the technology and where it is, we have kids and the youth who are not just holding their head down. And depending on what is coming through their algorithm, whether it's going to be negative or positive, they might keep their head down, or they may have positive platforms and content creators that are telling them to put their head up. So it's like, it just depends what they're gonna get out of that algorithm looking at that cell phone, because that's what they're focusing on even while their head is down. Their head is already down for some reason, right? And then they're
Yeah,
looking at the cell phone and absorbing content. Whatever that content is either going to pour more into the reason why they want to keep their head down, or it's going to encourage them to put their head up, you know?
yeah, but Nafisa said you literally have to be able to sniff out the bull crap, right? But how can you sniff out bull crap when you distracted? When
Okay,
you on sensory, no, like you gotta literally think about it. Motherfuckers really be on sensory overload. The average person don't watch more than 30 seconds in the video before they scroll.
that's true. Yeah,
And if you really want to be real, it's really 15 seconds.
that's true. It's very quick. It's very, very quick. And they've
So
created that way, you know, especially like with these shorts and stuff like that. They make shorts purposely for that, because they know that the attention spans have now become lower, and so they know that that's going to be something that people, you know, will really more so gravitate towards, because they don't want to sit there and watch an entire video for 1 to 2 minutes, 15 seconds, and that's about it. That's why, like, even when you go to create a short, they give you a limit as to how much time a short can be. And I think, like, for YouTube, maybe even TikTok, I don't know. I could be wrong about this, but I think at most it's 1 minute. At most, it's either 1 minute or less, and you know, and that's a short, because that's what they know that you know, attention span is.
yeah, but I think, to add on what sis saying, I think that that's crazy that you really got to assess shit before you watch it. Literally assess everything. To me,
But
that's
how,
crazy.
but you know what the craziest part is? How can you assess something before you watch it? You have to watch it to assess it. And you can't just go based off of the titles and the headlines anymore, because a lot of times those are misleading. So you kind of really got to see it all the way through to assess if it's something that you want to watch, you want to not watch. But by the time you watch it, you watched it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Part of
saying? It's like it's a losing game. Like, it's really hard to assess that. If people, because people are not even honest and truthful with the titles that they put out on stuff, or the imagery, or the like thumbnail and things that they put on. A lot of it is, you know, like for clickbait purposes. And so you may can assess based off of like the thumbnail, or try to assess based off of the title, but it could be a title and a thumbnail, and then when you get in to watch the content, it's something totally different, because they're drawing you in for those clicks and things like that. So that's a cheap little trick that they play. And so they kind of make it hard for you to even, you know, like really gauge what it is you should watch and you shouldn't watch. And you don't know you shouldn't have watched it until you already watched it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I got 100% agree. But see, I ain't gonna hold you. You ain't got but one time to get me with a video like that. I ain't watching shit else from you.
Right. From that same creator. Because it's like, oh, this is your style. But think about how many other people have that same style. So every time you scroll, you don't know if somebody's on that type of time or not. It's like everything you scrolling through, you don't know. Like, they saying, "Oh, I'm gonna show you how to deep fry a whole chicken," and then you like, "Okay, yeah, that's what I want to see. That's what, you know, that's dope." And then you click on that video. They supposed to be deep frying the whole chicken, and then they have that that alluring type of way they do content too, like to make you really think that it's about to get to that point, but it never gets to that point. And by the time you get to the end, you be like, "Yo, what was this? I thought it was deep fried a chicken," and they never deep fried a chicken. You know, so it's like all of
Yeah.
those type of games too.
So do you think that's why drama content is so prevalent nowadays? Some
Absolutely,
like you think that's like why it's, everybody trying to make that the new wave?
yeah, yeah, I absolutely do, because I mean, you know, a lot of people with the drama content, they don't keep it a secret that that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? They make it very clear to you that that's what this content is going to be, and this is what you're going to get out of it. You know, and we can't be sure, or we may not tell you at what point in time. It may be the whole video, it may be the first 15 seconds, it may be at the end of the video. that's all a gimmick as well. You know what I'm saying? To keep you engaged in it. But for one thing, you can be sure is that they're telling you it's going to be drama, and a lot of people gravitate towards drama. We have to be honest about that. That is what a lot of people like. I've watched it happen in real time. Somebody could be talking about something positive. Soon as somebody pop on with something, that's drama and negative, yo, the people fly out and they go over there to go see what negative is happening. You just
I
gravitate
feel
towards
you.
negative.
I feel you, but do you think niggas even remember what the original argument be about, or do you think motherfuckers just pull up for the content, just pull up for the drama? Because I got a theory. Nobody literally know why the fuck they fighting.
Okay, explain to me.
Nah, because because some of this shit is just nonstop, right? And I'm not talking about some of the stuff that y'all just went through, but I'm also talking about some of the stuff that I done seen in the past, right? A lot of people, if you was to sit and ask them, including myself with some of the shit I just went through, I couldn't even tell you where the fuck the first argument began.
Right. Because it typically, okay, yeah. So like you're saying, um, and okay, so there's multiple reasons why I see this stuff happening now, right? So number one, of course, which would be the most, rational one, is that there is some type of issue that me and you have specifically between each other, right? Something I said to you or something I did to you, and now boom, it's up and it's stuck. We're in a beef, we're in an argument, we're bumping heads, we're not seeing eye to eye. That's a direct, right? And that's to be expected. Like, yo, if you did something to me and I'm pissed off at you or whatever, now it's like, yo, we got a beef. You know what I'm saying? Then we have secondary beefs, right? Where you have now on the platform, people will dislike you because of the beef that you're in with somebody that they like, right? But we also have experienced that in the real world, in the streets and stuff like that too. Especially, if you got, you somebody who grew up and you got like, your gangs, your clique or whatever like that, then it's that same type of principle. Like, yo, if you beefing with my mans, then you beefing with all of us. Like it's up and it's stuck with all of us. So you have people approaching the situation sometimes like that as well. And then you have people that know nothing about it, that just insert themselves and just, I don't know, pick a side from whatever it is they feeling or whatever more so resonates towards them. And that's what I call like, that's like down the line. Like that's not secondary, that's like thirdary. And I don't think that's a real phrase. But anyway, it's like then you have that level of, the animosity between people as well. So it's like it's a domino effect sometimes, where it just kind of trickles down. And I mean, I don't know what to think about that, but I think it's very like misleading because you got these people that hop in on the third tier and they really don't know what's going on. They just jump in right in the middle. And I can say this because I've been there. I've been that person, right? I've done that. I've hopped in the middle of things where it's like, I don't know what the heck is going on. I don't know none of these people. I don't know what's up. But okay, all right. Well, what you saying sounds like, oh dang, well that's messed up. Okay, well I take your side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let
Instead
me
of
ask you
like,
this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. All
mhm.
right. Why didn't you do no research to see if a person was really about what they were saying? Especially if they're approaching you with like, hey, I don't like this motherfucker. So I don't think you should like them either.
I think it has a lot to do with like who you connect with first and who you know first. You know what I mean? Like if you connected with this person first in some shape or form or fashion, and that was the first person that came into your proximity, and you kicking it with them and you chilling and talking with them, then it's like, and you're too trusting, then it's like whatever it is you feel as though they're telling you, you're believing that, you know what I mean? And you feeling the type of way. And I think it has a lot to do with like what your level of loyalty is as a person. And, a lot of different things I think play a factor into that. Yeah.
So would you say when you meet people, your loyalty be at 10?
I think that I do, and I am a person that trusts people way too quickly. Yes.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta address Happy. What up, Happy? What up, homie?
Hey, Happy.
10, 10, 10. We all know what that's about, but 10.
ten
But no, what's
dollars.
good though? What's
I'm
good
just
though,
kidding.
Happy? What's good, Happy?
He need his money on time. I'm just playing. I'm
Stop running from
playing.
me. No, I'm just playing. Nah, but yo, even my mother, when she was alive, if she was acting shady, I told her right away. But my people that I love, it's always in private. I can respect that. I can respect that. I don't know, cause all right, to me, I just feel like it just take too much energy to be YouTube beefing with people sometimes. Now, if you're doing it because that's what you want to do and it's fun to you, and maybe it's harmless and maybe you just like aggravating the shit out of that person, that maybe that's cool. Cause I'm guilty of that. I ain't gonna hold you. I got this one guy. Every time I see him, I can't resist with trolling. With two now that I done met Happy too. Um, but I just don't see the real. I just don't see the real meat in fighting. No pause, but fighting with somebody on here.
Right. I mean, it's really it's a waste of time. It doesn't benefit you in any kind of way. And so, I guess that we all at different points, approach those situations differently and can pivot and change how we approach those situations. Um, Throughout a period of time, like some people come in like you and already see straight on, like, yo, that's a waste of my time. I'm not doing that. And then some people feel as though, like me, like, I don't know, like I just feel like, yo, when people come for me, then I'll come back for you. Cause I learned that on this internet, like you can't approach it like you approach real life in the streets. Like it's definitely two different things. And so I think like a lot of my responses and my approach when it comes to certain things that happen on the internet, I'm responding how I would respond in real time in the streets, face to face. But that's not what it is. And so you're going to like really exert a lot of your energy because it's not going to end the same way it would in the streets. It's never going to, because you're probably never going to meet these people. You're never going to see them. And, it just becomes this rigmarole.
Nah. Just do what I just do what I do. You know what I'm saying? If I find out a motherfucker playing my content, then approach me, ask me, or even say hello, hit a like button or subscribe, I'm on your ass. Simple shit. You got to treat this shit like a business at this point.
Yeah.
And I hate to say this, but do they let crackheads stand in front of businesses?
No, it's soliciting.
Right. So you got to stop letting people solicit bullshit to throw you off
Right.
your game. I'm guilty of the shit too sometimes. But
Yeah.
we
So
all
much.
know a little piece of me be wanting to see the chaos though. A little piece of me be wanting to see it. But at the end of the day, it be like, this the same shit.
Right. Like, what is the goal? Like, what is the end goal here? Like how much of this can we do before it gets old to you? And even doing it with a certain individual, will there ever be an end goal, or will it just be a never ending back and forth? And that's just they tell you do the same thing over and
Appreciate
over
that, Happy. Appreciate that, Happy.
with no different results. That's literally the definition of insanity. So it will drive you insane to do this stuff. And it's not healthy, it's not beneficial. And that's where I'm getting
Now,
at with it.
if a motherfucker attack you, I can't tell you not to defend yourself or say what you feel. Can't tell nobody how to react or how to feel, period. But I literally just want you to think about it like this, right? A motherfucker literally create another profile just to fuck with you. You know how much time that take? And then for them to fuck with you and then constantly keep fucking with you under that profile, right? You know, one time it's a troll, second time it might be a prank, third time it becomes an obsession, fourth time it becomes a goddamn pattern.
Yeah, a sick pattern. And at this point, you may be in danger, in my personal opinion, because I think like if we going beyond obsession and it's just, you know, this patterns of behavior continue towards you, it's like, yo, what are we supposed to take from that? You know what I mean? It's giving mad dog to
I
me.
mean, but if you think about it, I'm about to highlight what Happy said. Boop. But if you think about it, the goal is to really knock you off your shit. The average
Right.
person, like, think about it, man. I tell people this shit all the time, and people be thinking I be talking crazy, but fear is a powerful tool. It is. Because look at what you can see what somebody then did to somebody else, and then in the back of your mind, you didn't created a phobia because you don't want it to happen to you. Fear is a powerful fucking tool.
Right.
This is why I always tell people live free and don't give a fuck. Anything you do, it's on the internet. Anything you have ever thought in life and you typed it into a phone and you put it on the app, it's out here. Be proud of who the fuck you are. What are you hiding from?
Right. You know, that's true. And I like that you said that. You said, you know, you literally are starting to have your own phobias, you know, like based off of the patterns of behavior that people have that you engage with. And some people would be like, you know, I don't have any phobias. I'm not scared of anything. But
Shit.
yeah, be a phobia. This could actually be a phobia for some.
Look up the definition of phobia, and I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, the creators we run into got a phobia because they didn't deal with other creators that then burnt them or just some old wild crazy shit. PTSD, thank you.
That's what I call it all the time, PTSD. And a lot of us suffer with that PTSD because of different encounters and experiences that we've had previously with other creators and situations. And it's like when you meet a new person or the next person, you already going in thinking like that most likely you're gonna have the same outcome with this person. So you're not really fully letting, you know what I'm saying, like your guard down. You're not really trying to fully get to know the person. You already coming in like gloves up, ready to brawl, and it's just like this is a whole new
But
person.
but no, what I'm saying though, right? When we was coming up, that friend word meant a lot. Motherfucker had
Yeah,
to be your acquaintance before acquaintance, associate. It was levels to that shit before you was just a friend.
right, right. And I do hear that too, and that's one of the things that was like I was trying to get to the bottom of because um that's one of the things that I think is a misperception is because like I don't necessarily look at people that I connect with on YouTube, you know, despite how long it's been, you know, as necessarily like a friend. Like I think like a friend, we gotta spend time together face to face and you know what I'm saying, within the flesh, like around one another, not just on the internet. I look at YouTube as being like a workplace, and I feel like the other people that I connect with on YouTube are like associates. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
like,
business partners.
yeah, it could be business partners or it could just be associates. You know, like depending on what level of business is happening or being, you know, transacted at the time. And so it's just like you can be cordial and you can have good relationships with your, you know, coworkers and stuff like that. Y'all can go out to eat, y'all can kick it, y'all can chill, but you still may not necessarily consider them to be in your friend group. You know, that's just your coworker. Like
Hey,
you
I
will
ain't
never
breaking
out.
bread with no. I don't know about you, and see, this is where me and you differentiate at. I ain't breaking bread with no motherfucker that ain't my friend. I'm sorry.
What you mean?
Nah, I ain't breaking bread. If you ain't my friend, what the fuck I'm breaking bread with you for? That's a waste of time. That's a waste of energy.
Well, you gotta eat lunch.
I can eat lunch by myself.
Yeah.
When I take a shit, don't I take it by myself?
That's different.
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
No, it ain't.
It goes in and it comes out. He said, no matter which
no.
way he's doing it alone. Okay. Whether it's going in or it's coming out, you doing this solo dolo. Some people like to converse and hang out or whatnot while they're eating. I don't know.
And that right there, people will manipulate that.
Well, yeah. They can, you know. Some people won't. You know, you never know what type of person you're coming across.
I get it. But you gotta watch who you be. I get it, but you gotta watch who you be friendly with and see. One thing you just gotta stop doing. You just gotta stop putting people on pedestals. Like when people come over and start fucking with my shows and shit, I used to get upset. Now I'm gonna just clown your ass and kick your dumb ass out.
Right. So what do you care more about, like when you said putting people on a pedestal? Like, what does that look like to you?
False gods. Giving people more power than what the fuck they have. Like, how the fuck you giving a nerd on the internet more power than what the fuck they got in real life?
Right.
That's just how my brain works.
No, that makes perfect sense. What does that look like to you from what you've been able to observe so far from being on the platform?
A bunch of nerds, right? Listen to what I'm saying. Literally, a bunch of fucking nerds with no time, no energy, no effort, nothing to do, fucking with people who has something to do, who's trying to build.
Right. But I'm saying, like, when you said for the ones who are putting those individuals, those nerd people on individuals on a pedestal, what does that process look like? Like, how do you pick up that somebody?
Basically, what I'm saying is, right, you know, that phobia, that fear, you know, just because somebody has more numbers than you, who the fuck are they? Just because somebody might watch somebody a little bit longer than you, who the fuck are they? If you was to see this person in real life, they would still get the shit whooped out of them, slapped the shit out of them, pissed on, stomped on, all that. I mean, what are we talking about? Why do we give people power when that power should not exist? Y'all praise people more than y'all praise y'all God, and that should be crazy to me.
Right. That is a true thing. I see what you're saying. Okay, so in that concept of it, when it comes to the platform, yeah. You know, thinking that someone who has more subscribers than you,
false gods, false kings, false queens, false all that shit, false prophets, false.
Right.
Because when you start putting all these people up on these pedestals, and then you want to start listening, then your accountability starts slipping.
Right.
I ain't trying to go preaching, my bad.
It's okay.
Facts. It makes their heads bigger than it should be. For real.
Yeah.
For real. I can look, true story. I'm at a radio station. I'm interning. The lady say, I have 10,000 subscribers on Instagram. I wish Misha was here so she can vouch this. I look at the bitch and say, no, you don't, because you stink. You look like you stink.
Oh my God. Child. I did not.
No. I honestly didn't like that person, but The fact of the matter is, a lot of the people who be having all these followers stink. Whether it be their body odor, their spirit, their morals, stink is stink. What's up, Joe? That's why I say, man, y'all gotta start worshiping these false idols, these false guys, all these weirdos, guys. I'm the type of motherfucker that want to burn the establishment down. Because I don't care. I've been a bad person. I've been a good person. I've been the person in between. I've been a pimp, a player, a husband, and a father. Exactly. A rebel. Thank you. But I really do feel like a lot of y'all worship people because of numbers. If you didn't run into these people on YouTube, if you didn't hear about these people, would you care? Why do you worship a person with numbers more than you worship your Lord, your Savior? These are questions y'all need to start asking yourselves. Exactly. I like underdogs too. It's just something that it's just a feeling that you get when you slap the shit out of a bully. But I know
I feel you. I feel you.
But wow, you took the thoughts right out of my head. Great minds think alike. You like clowns? I'm just playing, unless you do.
Yeah, I was just thinking that because I was like, yo, when I talk, to the piece or whatnot, we talk outside of the music and stuff like that. And I was just listening to like your mindset, and I was just thinking like, yo, you think so much like Nafisa, like y'all really think alike. And I think that's dope, the mindset that y'all have, I think is very strong. It's very, mature. And I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to get there and work on myself and be better. And kind of maybe get outside, of the box and the mindset, that I'm in, and think out of that box sometimes. So yeah, y'all have a lot of great wisdom and advice to give.
But what does sticking outside that box look like to you, though? And that's not something that you answer on this panel. That's something that you answer within yourself.
Right. That is so true. And that's something like you said, I believe it takes some thought, some time and some thought. I really have to sit down with myself and, really think about that.
Yeah. Because if you think about it, when you creating your stuff, right, you really expressing yourself. Even this, right, smoke and mirrors, all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
My avatar mouth moving, everything. All this is an artistic expression.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? 10 years from now, I'll be able to look at this shit, laugh at it. Because if everything go according to my plan, this shit is just going to be a footnote in my success story.
Absolutely.
But you got to start somewhere, player.
You got to start somewhere. No, I love this conversation. I think it's dope. I think it's really, really dope. Like, you giving so many, great pieces of advice and dropping so many gems, And I think this is what like a lot of people really can benefit from and use because there are a lot of people that are navigating through, this social media platform, specifically here, YouTube, but others as well. And are really, trying to find some of these same answers to, some of the questions you asking me, whatever. Oh, there's Nafisa. Let me go ahead and mute down so y'all can talk for a bit.
Nah, you talking too, cuz all that muting down dead.
I love it.
Dead.
I love it. I hate that. I hate that.
Well, my mic, y'all. I gotta get me a new mic because I noticed that like if I'm talking and somebody else's mic is open at the same time, my mic will make it sounds like
No, they were
interference.
doing that on purpose. I remember that. They were doing that on purpose that day. That day when all of that was going on with the mic. That's what I mean. Like, even when stuff is not even going on, like different sectors, people that are haters, they come in your chat when they see that you on fire. You could have like 2,000 people in the chat, and you'll have like 20 of them, and they'll be like, "I can't hear, volumes off." Like these people, like they have no life. Like that day, your mic was fine, and I really wanted to. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I
what do you
remember.
think about the conversation being split been having so far? And then split is dope. So,
Oh yeah, I noticed that the first day I met him.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely.
I be trying sometimes. I be trying. I love y'all too. Y'all some lovely ladies.
We can't be perfect, shoot, you know what I mean? Like it's like especially out here, like just be yourself. That the one thing I know that I will never regret and that I am proud of is that I've always been myself. And if I was wrong about something or misjudged something, I would try to you know come forward. And that's what I love about Golden. Even if she does something wrong 3 times, she'll come forward 3 times. Like that, and
chime
I
on.
like that. Yes,
Like,
I like that.
I did it again.
People
I
who
did it.
think they're perfect and they do nothing wrong and they act like they're, you know what, don't stank. I can't stand people like that because those are the people that are scary. Oh, I'm perfect. I never really do anything wrong. I've never been through nothing. I never had. Well, you're the last person I would want to be around if I was in a struggle or if we were in a predicament or if I was street smart. It's like you don't even know anything. I need somebody who's been through something, who got bumps and bruises, and you get what I mean?
Yeah, I tell people all the time I'm comfortable with my scars.
Yeah. If you perfect, then guess what? We definitely not perfect for each other. Because I'll tell you one thing, I know I'm not perfect. I know I try my best, but I know I'm not perfect. And if somebody's all, oh, I don't do nothing, I don't have a struggle. Shoot, what about if something happens? You won't know what to do, how to get us out of a situation, or I don't know.
But I feel like that's that smoke and mirror of social media where everybody gotta be they self dialed up to 20.
Hmm.
If you think
And they
about
are
it,
dialed up to
Right.
20. If you think about it, Split, they are dialed up to 20 because what they think there are, they're not. They're really at a volume 3, but because of all of the nonsense and the toxicity that people love, they feel like it's all great and everybody loves me. But anybody that would allow you to go on these runs for so long, being so toxic, trust me, those people aren't your friend. They can't be.
no, they can't. And how could they be? That's the real question. That's my thing, cause bruh, it's just this whole YouTube thing had me messed up from the gate. Cause I can just tell y'all from the time I met my twin on here, you feel me?
Hmm.
We just linked, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And the first time we go to do a show together, like we literally get it together. It's just a bunch of crazy shit happening. And the crazy part is motherfuckers telling me don't fuck with this person, don't play with this person, this. I'm the type of motherfucker I always bet on myself and I fuck with the
See?
underdog.
See? That's what they were
Yeah.
doing to Golden. People that don't even know me. And you know what's sad? You know what's really scary? And I really want to say this out loud. I don't want to like mention, I'm not really the one for that because people know who they are. Y'all know who y'all are. Every place that I ever been to, every channel, the channels that I was on, like, and that's why I left YouTube, but I'll be back. Look, I was so supportive and I loved like so many people and I was so like I was doing really well at the time because I'm an entrepreneur. Sometimes my money's up and sometimes I gotta just be, you know, making sure the money gets to the bills because my husband's working. And if I'm not working, I gotta chill and you know, or whatever. So I was having money and I just wanted to people were acting like, oh, I'm helping chill, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And something just told me with all of this in this sector, I'm gonna step back and just take myself away from this because I'm giving money here, there. You know what I mean? I'm not. I don't want to take nothing back. I want to give to my people. And stepping back and looking and seeing like what was happening, I was really able to see what was happening. I never had a problem with anybody. Anytime things got too bad, I would just kind of like I didn't want to be involved in that. And when you have people coming to Golden telling her, and when I was in those groups and they knew I was nothing but good and only just wanted to help and volunteered my time, money, love, all that. Don't hang around like just because I chose Golden. Golden chose me. Yes, I was introduced, but I chose like this is where I want to be. You know how you meet people or whatever? The way I am, I'm more of a chill person. I'm more of a lone wolf type person. And I don't really connect with a lot of people, like especially women, for real. And even my husband told her, well, he was like, my wife, he was like, my wife really loved you. Like so many people be trying to call her and want to talk to her because, you know, she's lovely. Like people love her and she won't answer the phone. But she be on the phone with you and she loves you. And it's the truth. There's some people I'm just got that closeness with. And it's like, why would you try to destroy that between two women that you see had went through something and they're trying to build something? Like that, and you know who you are if you listening. It's terrible. And I think that's scary. And I don't like it when I see other black men and other people doing that to each other either. I just don't like it. I think that I can't change it and I don't try to change anybody. But it's almost like there's really no one to go to at the end of the day because everybody's on some old F shit, you
I
know?
feel you, but do you think it's easier to tear somebody down versus lifting them up?
You see, everybody's different. Me, it's very hard for me to tear people down. It's really hard for me. And you
I
know that,
can't,
Golden.
I
It's
can't do it.
really hard. It's
You
really
see
hard for me to tear people down.
these
It is.
YouTube battles and stuff that's been going on, and you know, people they have not treated me the best or whatever. For whatever reason, we bump heads with each other. I'm no victim or anything like that, but you know, the lengths that people will go through to destroy you and tear you down,
Yeah.
they have no problem doing it. And on the other side of that, even if I'm in combat with these people, I could equally do what they do right back to them. But it's hard for me to do it because I don't want to. I don't want to destroy somebody. I don't want to take food off of somebody's plate or out of their children's mouths. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see them lose their paycheck or their livelihood. But they wouldn't mind seeing that for me.
Yeah,
They
but
don't mind
Golden.
that, but I can't do it. I can't bring
Look,
myself
it's not
to do
even
it.
that. Look, well, Golden, this is what I gotta say to you. I've been wanting to say this. I'm so glad that I'm able to say this right now. The way that you are, and you're like, I don't want to tear people down. I don't want to do this. These people be tearing you down, and the way that you wind yourself up in a twist with these people, it's worse on you. It's almost like they don't have to tear you down because the way that you allow some of these people to be to you, they don't have to tear you down. You're doing it to yourself just by allowing them to do what they do to you. I'm a very nice person. I love people. I'm a very nice person. Let some people do what they do to you. They would know, oh, I'm not going to mess with her channel because she's going to come after me. And I won't do it in no big thing. They're just going to know, like, yo, she will come after you. And I will not even say anything. I will. I will
Facts.
come after you.
Facts. That's just the
Period.
mindset I just had after the incident I just had with a motherfucker using my shit in the way I didn't want it. All right. something happen, I get back to me. If a motherfucker ain't asked me for it, I'm striking you.
Yeah. Don't mess with my family. Don't mess with the people I love. And if you really feel like that, what I'm saying is I want you to match the energy that you have. I want you to match golden, is what I'm saying. You're saying I don't want nobody messing with me. This is my son. Look at JJ, that beautiful thing. I love that boy. And I never even met him, and I love that boy. I love your mother. You know what I mean? People, they messing with you. They messing with yours. Every single time you get up, they come. Every single time. I've been there for all of it. And I'm even scared to do my own things because of these people. And we can't let this do this to us. We can't.
Exactly. That's my thing. Like, why?
I'm done with this now.
Why? Like, I didn't heard you talk. What? I think I bet you like a month ago. And every time I didn't heard you talk, whether I was in the audience or on a panel with you, you was spitting. You was kicking flav. Like, why would you rob the world of that?
For real. It's just like because people got to know, like people know that they could come and they rest on her channel. What they do is that they know like there's really nothing going on. We're gonna start with golden. I see it happen. Like once it happened, like for me, after like the third time, like I knew like this is like a circle. But with golden, she is sweet, and but at the same time, golden ain't. She cannot be sweet. And what she does is that stuff that's not sweet, it always boom. It's almost like you're shooting at somebody in a food fight, but for some reason the fork keeps on flicking herself. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of like how it is with golden.
And I can't.
And if I'm like, you have to do this, you have to do that. If I act like the other people do, she's gonna look at me like I'm trying to control her. And I really love her as a person, and I know she needs to learn. She's my little sister's age.
But see, the thing is, you got to stop. Like I was telling her earlier in the conversation, you got to stop operating with those old school principles. You got to operate with new school principles. You got to treat every individual as that individual. You got to start your trust level with everybody at 0.
Yeah. Even if your best friend, even if I introduce you to somebody, you better you do your research. Even if your mother say, "Oh, I think she cool," you got to be like, "Shit, I'm my own woman, and I'm gonna be here longer. I got a son." No matter who tells you what, you have to take care of you. You have to use your intuition. As soon as you get that feeling in your stomach, which I know you have, I know you got powers. Okay, and as soon as you have that feeling, you don't got to even say nothing to your mom or me or nobody. Do it. Like research these people. Figure it out. Say, hey, ask Gemini. Hey, I think someone's stalking me. What? Tell me the rules. Tell me what are these steps? And I know you've done a lot of that, but you could go deeper into the prompts, and they'll help you out. These people think that they have like this power to be able to go on you know, and strike your channels and defame you. And I'm telling you, like, look, I wouldn't even care. I would have, like me, I like to be 3 steps ahead of people. In this YouTube game, it's like you have to be 10 steps ahead. You have to be 10 steps ahead. That means you have to have a channel where you know that they're going to strike. So, or, you know what I mean? Where you have, and it's a shame you have to be like this. It isn't like this in the photography business, the fragrance business. I've seen them arguing, all the people complaining about StreamYard. It's not like, oh, it's just this sector. People are haters everywhere. There's a hater in every section of life. And then there's good people. And then there's people in the middle that you never know where they're going to go.
But see, the thing is about this media shit that I learned, a lot of people bigger in their head than they are on paper. Mm-hmm. So they tend to listen to a lot of that hearsay, she say shit, or they want to start it. Or let's say, for instance, they might think of some shit you doing is whack. You know what I'm saying? It's just wild. It's just wild.
So if you don't like it, if you don't like my music, don't come. And if you do come, you can come. But as soon as you disrespect my channel, you got to go. Like, who cares? Even if it's you by yourself, it don't matter. Right. You can't let nobody disrespect your channel, you know?
So you even speaking on that, and if you said that bring me to a question that I had as well, Split, if you don't mind. I want to hear from both of y'all. What do y'all think are like some creator red flags? Like, what are some things that we should watch out for when it comes to other content creators? To know
Yes,
like if
she
they're
did let me know that. No, I'm so sorry. I don't know who this Infinity person is. Yes, I'm very close with Golden. I know you guys don't think I know
Hold on,
stuff.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. We don't do that here. My
Oh,
fault.
okay. Yes.
We don't do that here.
But yes, I do.
Wait. Listen. We don't do that here. I
Like
got
that's
this.
the thing
I
about it
got
with
this. I
people.
got this. I
I'm
got this. I
sorry.
got this. We don't do
I
that
got
here.
you. Okay.
We don't. Trolls have no power here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the only motherfucker with power here. Hold on, I got you. 1 second. I gotta. Yeah, gotta. Get this together right quick. Gotta shuffle my deck.
I love that. Oh, split.
All right.
I love that.
So, it didn't show up on the screen, but
Yes, it did. I saw it. I'm sitting here right in front of my big
no,
75 inch.
I'm talking about the actual card. Hold on. Let me try
Oh,
that
okay.
again.
you got a lot of stuff for
Yo,
he's
this is
dope.
so cool, Golden. Thanks for inviting me, y'all. Like this.
Ah, there it go. There it go. Corner reflection. Take your dumb ass to the corner reflection, bitch. You don't control shit here.
Yeah.
All right, now back to what you were saying.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you see, that's the thing. People think that it's a good thing to not let everybody know what you know. That's what I mean about that. Everybody don't have to know what you know, because then when people think that you're stupid and they think you don't know what's going on, they always end up, and it's not even about like, oh, I want to sun you or make like I love what you did just there. That was like one of the most creative troll like raids that I've ever seen. But it's good when people don't know what you know and they may think that you're stupid, because then they do stuff and say stuff in front of you to where they think they got it, like, oh, I got her, and then you come right back like, yes, I know that. Like everybody's not on YouTube every day. Like I wish I can be. Soon I will. I'll have things up, but it's like these people are the ones that need to actually, if you're going to be involved in something, do your research, just like you do your research when you're looking up government stuff or some food that you're eating or whatever that you need to know about a product or whatever. You have to do your research on these people. And these people don't do their research, but they speak like they're professionals, like they know what they're talking about. And they don't know what you know. And then
You know
they
what?
build things out just like that.
You know what? I'm gonna add a little bit to what you just said. Some of these motherfuckers need to go get some pussy and some dick, like for real. 'Cause this shit is just crazy at this point. But continue. My fault.
Isn't it pitiful? But the thing, you know what I've noticed, Split, like since I met Golden on here, um, and I've been through a lot of different like groups and stuff. And what I've and look, I've never had a ghetto argument on here. Never had a shouting match with anybody. The only reason why is not because I try to pick sides. I never pick sides. I mean, I not pick sides. I'm not a sense sitter. I'm not a fence sitter. So I'm not gonna act like, oh, I'm this, I'm that. No, I'm gonna go where I want to go. I'll go on. Like this is the second panel that I've ever been on. Ever since all of that nonsense was happening 2 years ago, this panel is the only panel that I've been on besides Golden. So if anybody wants to talk to me, you're gonna go where I am. I am not, even if it's to take up for Golden, I won't go on. I will not feed these panels, not with my energy, because I really value me as a person and the energy that I have, even though sometimes we all get caught up in nonsense. But I'm very choosy on where I go and who I let around me. And I know when I'm on someone else's panel, there will be other people, but I always try to keep it to where if you don't want to talk, I'll hang up. You know what I mean? Like I will bounce off a panel real quick when I see stuff is getting like too heated, because now I know you don't want to really talk. We're not even having a debate. You know what I mean? And people don't want to do that, and people can't debate because they don't have any information. It's only just hearsay, talking points, and things from their echo chamber. And it's really pathetic.
Bruh. Anytime you push back on somebody's thought, opinion, it become a war when it's really just a goddamn question. And I noticed that a lot. You know, people love to push their opinion on you or push their way of life on you. But when you get to asking like legitimate questions, or, you know, you might ask a motherfucker why they think like that or some crazy shit, and it's just like World War III break the fuck out. You be like, damn, nigga.
Mm-hmm. Or ask them, you know, why, just anything. And if it has to do with where, if they may think that you might be taking someone else's side that they don't like, it's like, are we really in our feelings like that? It's like, I know that women, like, we're emotional and everything, but sometimes I'm like, is it really that big of a deal?
Man, we guilty too, cause man, we do be petty too. I ain't about to
Oh
say
yeah, y'all
let
do
you say
be.
that. I
Oh
ain't about to
yeah,
let
I
you just say
saw it.
that.
I was y'all, y'all the funniest though. Y'all are. Oh my God. Yeah, y'all be petty too. We be wilding though. Like we be, it'd be like, "Ah," and I'm like, is this, and I think they like it. I think that that's something that they like. And I just, I know that Golden is going to be able to like really just start sniffing stuff out soon, because it's important to not always let everybody know what you know, but keep them at a point where, and that's going to be hard for you right now, Golden, you know, because people know stuff, you know, but throughout all of this time that I've known Golden, what I was about to say before Split, is that no matter what, she always have some people in her corner. You know what I mean? Because she just has such a lovable, like, raw, uncut, uncensored way about herself, to where there's always going to be people around her. But the trolls are like, you know what I mean? Like the Hydra heads. You know how, like, you think like, oh, you cut one off, and then like they'll make two aliases within 15 minutes as you're talking and come right back. Like if you cut one off and like they come back, it's really, it's.
That's a good example. The Hydra
I mean,
heads.
I get it, but this the thing though, right? You got to remove their power. If you
Mm-hmm.
remove the power they have, the aggravation, the why
Yeah.
you stalking me, you just the
Yeah.
reactions and shit. You remove all that,
Yeah.
then what they got? Because they getting dopamine from doing that shit.
But you see,
People
when
fail
that
to
happened
realize
to
that.
Golden, and she did do that, because I watched her. She did do this. Let me tell you something. She did do this, and she watched her views go down. And so, what I think, this is what I'm saying. I'm talking in front of your back, sis. When this would happen, she would notice that the drama got more attention. So she, and we did, me and you too, we kind of fed into it for a little while. And look, I'm not gonna lie to you, Split. It was so fun. We had a ball, right? I'm
Hey,
not
I'm not about
like
to look.
we
I'm not
had a
about to act
ball.
like I didn't get views off drama and chaos. Like
Yes,
I'm guilty as well,
yes,
regardless
It's
of
really,
whether I was trying to do the right thing or not. I'm still guilty.
yes.
it's really a shame because you actually get more views for that. And I've never like, it's not like I'm not trying to chase reviews and stuff like that. Yeah, it'd be nice to be monetized so my hard work, you know, can be, I can get paid for it because I put a lot of work into what I do. But it's not, I go out of my way to do that on purpose. When it pops
Mhm.
up, it's like, dang, I look at it and I'm like, yo, okay. So when I had to check so and so, wow, Everybody showed up for that. They wanted to come back. You know what I mean? But if I'm talking about, something else under the plethora of other things that I'm talking about, that's actually things that are really affecting us as people in a serious way, nobody wants to tune in for that. And not say nobody. The same amount of people will not tune in for that. Tune in for the drama.
And guess what? That's why you start. That's why you start trying to hashtag your shit, and you start using different keywords to go into a different algorithm. Find your people, because clearly these are not your people.
Yeah.
Right. They're your people when it's time to fight, and they want to see a fight, or they want to, be front row for a fight or an argument, but they're not your people when it's time to talk about, serious things or the things at least that you desire to present.
Especially when they see me. I'm sorry. Especially when they see me. And I'm not even acting like I'm all that or nothing like that. This has always been a problem for me. I've never really been able to really find a group in my life. Because when it comes to certain things like politics, food, I never fit in. You'll think you'll be able to, and you're like, wow, you're like that. I never thought you would have that. You'll never be able to pinpoint me because you're not going to put me in a box. I love who I love. I am who I am. I'm not red. I'm not blue. I'm not this. I'm not that. I am a Black woman and I love my people, period. And, and that's just that. And even when they wrong sometimes, if I see somebody that is trying to break into, like if I know that you're the type of person that's here to put a wedge in between groups just to infiltrate, to keep the drama, because you don't like the unity that you're seeing between people, I can feel that. I don't need to say anything out loud on a live or anything like that. You can tell by the way I move and what I say and the innuendos that I'm talking about you. And I know who you are, and you're not for us. I love all people, no matter what color. But when you are a type of a person from a different country, and I see that people are doing their thing, people are getting numbers, and now you're infiltrating.
Hold on. Wait. Let me say this before you finish. I'm gonna say two things. One, if you steal me content, I'm on your ass. Number two, shout out to Glitter, because we just held this same conversation maybe a week ago that you talking about now.
Hey, Glitter.
Hi, Glitter.
All right, but go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, like, and remember that the channel, when Golden started her channel, I was her first subscriber. I'll never forget. And I was like, I really thought like we were gonna like do all this, and it really did turn out good. We were like, she was like, I made my mistake. She wanted to apologize to anyone that she really wanted to start off good, and she was doing really, really, really well. And we were talking about like just emotional intelligence, just all kinds of different things, like bringing like different like, psychiatrists and therapists up, like looking at CIA stuff. Like we were doing puzzles and mind, like it was fun, like trivia. And people saw that she was really doing good, and they came in with the and they kind of caught me off guard too, because I was so happy. I met a new friend. I was weirded out about some people that were around her, but I'm not emotional like that about who other people are around. You know what I mean? Like there's always going to be people that you're not going to get along with, but I'm never going to cause a wedge or a problem or try to do the backbiting, because it takes a lot out of you. And it just started right away. When they see that you're doing something beautiful, it's like they act like, oh, I'm down for this, but they're only there to have different aliases, right? And to tell everybody else what you're doing so that they can come in. And it's so weak and low vibrational, and you can feel it. Like you could just feel it, and they're doing it. They're doing it. And they caught me off guard, like in the beginning. And then I just realized, I was like, yeah, I'm done with all of this stuff.
So Split, what do you think about, like these panel hoppers? Like, have you seen any of them?
Hell yeah, I'm becoming a panel hopper.
You becoming a panel hopper?
I'm a panel hopper. Look, she's saying, what do you think about these panel hoppers? That's exactly what I am, Split. I've had my channel since like 2008, and I have another one I don't really use. I've had that one for a little bit. Now, I've only been on other people's panels, so I'm a proud panel hopper.
See, this the difference though. It's a difference between, in my personal opinion, it's a difference between a panelist and a panel hopper.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
And a panelist can basically go on any platform or any panel and hold their own. A panel hopper is just a motherfucker that just want to just hop from panel to panel. Hey, look at me. Let me say what I can say to get all this drama started. Hop to the next panel. Same bullshit. Same. Come on, man. Like y'all niggas know what a panel hopper is. Come on, my nigga. Like we not about to do this.
Like a pasta or side chat pyro. You know, I used to have these names and stuff. I did a live and stuff on that before on one of my previous channels, but that's what I literally have deemed these people to be. Side chat pyros, like little flyers everywhere. And you'll see them. You'll see the frequent flyers that are just in everybody's chat, and then boom, they speak a name or they bring up a topic to start that person and speaking about that content creator. They weren't even talking about that. They'll throw that.
And I'm gonna say this too, just to answer Glitter question. It only becomes an issue when another person don't like what another person say when they can't control the situation.
Mm-hmm. Or they jealous that somebody else is on. They don't want somebody else to be somewhere because they feel like they're losing. That's what makes us lose in our community with almost everything. When you're not happy for other people, you don't want to help other people. Like it feels so good to like just be there for people. You know what I mean? And knowing that like it's almost like we're inhibiting that from happening for ourselves, man.
You're right. We do got to be careful with who panels we join, but
you're right.
Let's be real. If we really trying to be panelists and hold uncomfortable conversations all the way down to game nights to just friendly conversations, we literally got to test waters.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what like I'll be about too. You know what I'm saying? Because like someone might say to me, "Oh, go check out so and so channel or whatever like that." And the type of person I am, I'm very sociable. So it's like if I go over to check out their channel, I'm hopping immediately right into the chat, and I'm like, "Hey, everybody, what's going on? What's up?" Boop, boop, boop. And then I'm listening to what the content is. I'm engaging with what the content creator is saying, what they're talking about, and I'm sociable. You know what I mean? And then like, you know, if they're like, "Oh, you want to come up and talk, or we chit chat about this?" Yeah, sure. You know, I think it's a great topic and a conversation. I'll come up and talk because I'm a very sociable person. But, you know, because that is now, you know, being also used in a negative way, and people are doing that for negative purposes. A lot of times, you know, people with the PTSD, like we said, that we have, they automatically are side eyeing you, like, because when you do that, then you're automatically doing what other people do. And it's just like, nah, when it comes to me, it's not about that. I'm coming to join the combo, right? And I don't have to push myself in, you know, you be invited in, you know what I'm saying? But I will come and I'll listen to people's content. I'm in the chats for sure. Because it's like I want to converse with the peoples, you know, kick it with the peoples. And, you know, that's turned to be something negative because people are using it negatively. And you know, it's just like you can't win for losing sometimes. You know what I mean?
But that goes back into what I was saying earlier in the conversation. Like you got to stop giving a damn about what people think and start looking for your people and start serving your people what they want. Think about it like this. Think about it like this. Even though I toned down some of my, you know, tricks and shit, my pranks, all that, even though I toned it down.
You should do a prank.
I do it. I'm gonna do one in a second, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm new at this. I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, you'll see in a second. Okay. But even still with that, right? I'm learning new ways to creatively do that. I'm still learning how to dial it back, but still make less more. So
right, yeah, less more. I get what you're saying.
you know.
Yeah, I
She's
mean,
sitting there
like,
she holding on to her edge of the seat, like, what's about to happen? What's about to
Ain't nothing
I'm
gonna
loving this. I'm having a ball right now. I usually just be chilling by myself, like looking at my debates and stuff. Like,
nah, glitter. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. You don't cuss that much, but when you do be cussing, that shit do be funny. I ain't gonna hold you. Uh,
a cuss is a good cuss at the right time. Sometimes, there's people out there that think I don't even curse, and if when they saw me mad, they're like, "I never thought you could speak this way," and I'm like, "That's because you don't know me." That's like let somebody you've never seen nobody disrespect me the way that you know what just did. And I try
bruh,
not to be cursing on here like that because I really do want to not be that type. But I love cursing. I really
gl-
do.
glitter one of
I'm
them ones. She'll cuss your ass out so eloquently, and then just hit you with the bye. That should be funny, man. I be crying. I'm sorry. My bad.
and I love to hear a good cuss
it's
out.
very
Mm.
it's very freeing. It is, you get it up off your
There
spirit.
are
You get that
certain
up off.
sentences that you cannot get across without the F bomb. I'm sorry.
Mm,
It's
hmm
just not going to be the same. Sometimes people need it. And sometimes things need to be aired out. And sometimes people do need to get cussed out. But usually when I end up getting to that point, whoever I cuss out, just like I say, I need you to understand. I don't want it to just be a bunch of yelling. I want you to know what I think of you. And I want my microphone to be clear.
It's very direct. Yeah.
Yeah. And my favorite is when things are a little bit PG and I can really let you know how uninformed you are about things and that you need to get some help and do some reading because you don't know what you're talking about and you need to learn before you speak about things that you don't know what you're talking about. Some people just think that their perspective is the only way. And I'm the type of person that even if it's something that's really different from how I think, I'm interested to know why do you like is there something I don't know?
Can I
You
ask
know?
y'all another
Yeah,
question? What? I'm
sure.
sorry, Split. Go ahead.
Nah, I was just about to say I think like that too. I be wondering, man, what the fuck is wrong with me? Wondering what the fuck is wrong with you? I be wondering that sometimes. But go ahead.
Like, why do
No,
I care?
I ask
I'm
people
like,
like, what do you think? What were you thinking about when you did that? Or where was your mind at when you said that? Even if it's a crazy person, or I read about murder, like I love the mind and the way that it is. And sometimes I love to know why people are so like like they just don't know things. Like, do you not know this because you want to be able to win arguments? Are you acting like you don't understand what I'm saying? It's like people really
okay,
do have like a cognitive dissonance and it's like they shut their mind off it has to lower your IQ to not be open to anything, you know.
I
It has
agree. I
to.
think
It
that
has
I'm the
to.
same way, and that's why I get like caught up so much, and I tend to overanalyze. You know what I mean? And that will drive you crazy. Like you spend too much time doing that, and it really is a waste of your time, like analyzing these people. But there's something that like it's been part of my profession. It's something that I enjoy to do, as well because it's part of my profession that I've been in. And so it's like when I see certain people moving or operating a certain way or acting a certain type of way, I try to like break it down and really like see like, yo, what is the derivative of this type of behavior? Like, why do you act this way? Why do you speak this way? Why do you treat people like this? Why, you know what I'm saying? Are you the way you are? And that's something that, it's always been something
Yeah.
I've been interested in. And when I got old enough to get a career, that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? That's the field that I wanted to be in. And my mind is so used to thinking like that and breaking things down that way. It's like I do that here on YouTube too, but it does waste a lot of your time and your energy, right? Because what is the point? Like even
Well,
if
I'm
you do
glad you did do it because it kind of showed me who you were. Like honestly, like certain things that you've been through. Like honestly, I'm sorry, but I'm not conceited at all. But what I am conceited about is like who I like to be around, who I choose to be around, and like Look, you
I'm
you
pinning
have
this.
like she has a glitter got me over here tripping. She is so funny. She got me over here tripping. The way
I
that you
told you.
she is funny. She is over she got me over here tripping. But like the way Golden is, she's so like she wants everything to be like together. You know, like the way that her personality is, she's more like, why can't you like you remember Blade? You remember the little white girl with Blade and she was like, he was like the world and blah blah blah. And she was like, well, why can't you just be nice? And he's like, because the world isn't nice. Like that's how I feel. That's how I feel with Golden. Like she just be trying to ask people, like, why are you being mean? Like remember that thing? Remember that time? I know that you're not cool with her now, but like, why are you being mean to Jane? I don't understand. Like, why would you be mean to her? Or like, why would you say this about this person? And I'm like, and I'm like, Golden, because the world it isn't nice. You know what I mean? Like it's so like
Hey,
she's.
you know
I
Yeah.
just
what,
gotta
Golden?
tell
You
her.
know
You
what,
know.
Golden? I'm gonna send you to Alfred talking to Bruce from the Dark Knight when he was talking about the Joker, when he was telling him a story about how the dude, you know, was stealing fruits and shit. And then when
Uh-huh.
he found out he wasn't stealing the fruit for money, he was just stealing it because he could. And
Uh-huh.
then Alfred just hit him with, "Hey, bro, sometimes people just want to see the world burn, so you need to see that speech."
Yeah.
Okay. I'll watch
Yeah.
it.
Yes,
I
girl. Like for real. Like
just
sometimes
gotta see
people,
it.
it's their thing.
So,
Like sometimes people wake up like, I want to hear Golden like go nuts today. Do you understand that there's people out here like that? Like I want to hear, I'm gonna have and they be putting you through it and a couple of times had me
and they
in
laugh.
tears. You
Yeah, they
know?
laugh.
It's
Yep.
like they laugh at you behind your back, and I know it, and then I can't say anything because I don't want you to think I'm one of them. But then I do say something, and then it happens, and it's just like it's like I'm not cutting back no more. I'm gonna say what I have to say. I'm gonna say it. You know what I mean? And I don't have to cuss you out. But if I will, I will. You're gonna get your feelings hurt. And most of the time, you won't get your feelings hurt if I don't curse you out. You'll get your feelings hurt worse because I'm gonna really let you know. I'll tell you something where you'll be in the shower like, wow, she really like. I got some things to think about. You might not do it in public or on the stream, but what I'm gonna say to you, you're gonna think about that when you tying your shoes.
And that's all that matter, right?
Yep.
All right, so y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Okay. So we see a lot of this happening too, right? So when someone is quick to leak like your private DMs, text messages, or phone calls, the minute a disagree happens, do
Hmm.
you think that, that is transparency, or is that them clout chasing or being nasty work? What
I
do y'all
think
think
that
about?
it's
Twin,
transparency
let
if
me
somebody
in.
lying. If
Well,
somebody
they-
lying, yeah. If somebody
it's like,
lying, then you show it. Somebody lying, you show it. You lying. You ain't gonna lie on me and I'm gonna hold it back. I can't look, even though she's not my blood sister, that's my sister. I will punch somebody in the face for her if it came into person. I would. That's why I don't have a lot of friends. I will cut you. Now look, I'm telling you right now, that's what Golden don't do. Like people be dropping, right? And she have it right there. Look, I don't even say nothing to you, Golden. I be at the house, I be washing the dishes all mean.
scrubbing them real hard.
He's scrubbing them. I be throwing them in the dishwasher, like, like Golden's sweet. She a sweetie. You know what I mean? Like they lucky because I can't control her channel. This is her channel. What she doing? You know what I mean? They lucky it ain't on mine. I'm not even gonna argue with you. It ain't even gonna be a panel. You just gonna be there with a strike too, and we can sit there together.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. These people, especially with some of the things that's been revealed to me over the last few weeks, even some of the stuff that I was just watching other people go through on YouTube
Mm-hmm.
and other little what y'all call these things sectors.
Mm-hmm.
It all boiled down to one thing, bro. Motherfuckers got too much idle time to be fucking with
Mm-hmm.
people.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why I was saying that, you know, Golden, you gotta really, really, really start having thicker skin and be like, you know what, man, fuck these bitches. They don't mean nothing. Start putting numbers on the board, because if they know they got you razzle dazzle, your mission ain't being successful.
Mm-hmm.
Then think about it like this: they gonna come fuck with you, and then try to make fun of you to their audience. Like, look how I got this motherfucker. But in actuality, the audience sometimes be so ignorant that they don't even do research. They won't even come look and see what really happened.
Right, exactly. That's what I came up with the term.
One time she got 1,000 views, right? She got 1,000 views. We pulled up a video, and I'm not even gonna say any names because I don't never do that.
Preach.
But she had one of her videos got 1,000 views. I was like, look, I have an idea. Put this up, put it up. This is not right. And like, I don't like getting involved with this, but she getting it. This is a lie. I cannot believe it. And she put that up. We clipped it. And when she put that up, that thing went straight to 1,000. And guess what? The person went right on her channel and was like, I know I said I wasn't going to strike her, but I striked her channel because I couldn't even believe it. Her video got 1,000 views and I wasn't having that. So I struck her channel. After that, that was it for me. You can be friends, you can do that, and I love you, and I'm still gonna be there for you because I know you're a good person. But never, like I'm done with. You can't do. I can't watch that, and then I go in your trap because then it's my fault. Like people pull this girl when she's down, and then if she gets up, they pull her so she could be down, so they could step on her face up with her mouth open with their heel in her mouth. And I see it happen every time.
Let me ask you this. I'm not gonna ask Golden, but I'm gonna ask you, why do you think they do that? Do you think they do that because they think she a pushover, or do you think they do that because they see she's not willing to engage in the endless going back and forth? Or my favorite, they just weird as fuck.
My favorite is all can be true at the same time. Not only that, Golden is a looker. She is a beautiful Black woman. Okay. She's beautiful. She will try, but she just don't got the personality to bend down to no other bitches. That's just how she is. And other people who like to have control does not like that about her. The reason why I feel like I personally get along with Golden and other people that do get along with Golden is that they get along with her because they're not trying to control her. And she gets along with them and she has a good feeling with them because she don't feel like she's being restricted in any kind of way. And there's not a lot of people like that. You know what I mean? She will let, like, if you if she thinks you're helping her, she will give you the benefit of the doubt. And me, I won't let you help. I won't let you do nothing with me at all until you have proven to me who you are. And you can prove to me through who you are. By the way, I see how you treat other people, especially when I'm in the bushes.
You know what? Just because Glitter asked this question, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all ever ask people, when they talking to y'all, what does your friendship look like? What does your help look like? What conditions come behind this?
What do you mean, like in your personal life?
No, I'm talking about like just when you're dealing with people on YouTube, personal. It don't matter what the situation is. Like, y'all don't ever ask people them type questions. Like, what do you personally gain from?
I don't ask those questions. I don't ask enough questions. Like I just go in like gun ho. You know what I mean?
I'll be asking her. I'll be asking. You know me. I'm Mr. Like people be thinking they the detective on here. You know me. You know me. I ask all the questions. Sometimes I'll just call her out of nowhere and I'm asking questions. I'm always asking questions.
I'll like connect with people and prevent questions later. I don't ask the questions before. Like by the time I start asking questions, they're trying to get more clarity.
It's a fire. The house is halfway burnt down.
Basically, yeah.
Like where's the water? We got water. Where's the thing?
And I'm like, where's the water at? And we already in the burning house.
I'll be like, I smell a fire. I know it's nothing burning yet, but look, we're gonna get some baking soda, put it over here, and like nobody don't want to listen to me. I'm like, look, we're gonna take some buckets.
I'll be on my doomsday prepper shit.
Yeah, I be like that. I have a storage. I have a doomsday storage. Look, I be having like we gonna have buckets of water. We gonna be ready for this fire. And most people be like, I don't feel like filling up those buckets. I'm like, look, this is gonna help. Like when the fire comes, there's no fire. Be positive. I am being positive. But water's positive when there's a fire. That's a positive thing to have when there's a fire is water.
Is like that though. She like is free preparational, in relationships and even like, like she's saying, even if it was like a disaster or something like that, she's gonna pre-prepare. I'm gonna be like stuck up in it and I'm like, yo, how we gonna get out this? But we gonna get out. I know that. But it's like you could have prevented all of that. You didn't have to go through all of that. You didn't have to walk up in there. You know what I mean? Like if you already know the ceiling about to cave in, you didn't have to go up in there. And then the ceiling cave in. It's like, all right, now we got to get out of here. And there's other people in here that need help to get out. And I'm gonna try to help them get out. And I'm gonna make sure we all get up out of here because the ceiling that caved in on us. I don't know why.
Golden needs to treasure her heart. Golden needs to treasure her heart and what her name is.
You were warned. Too late.
Did that scare you, Nafisa?
No, it didn't. You want to know why? At first I thought he was talking. I'm like, oh shoot, he didn't. Like I'm like, oh, getting a little.
I love his graphics. He's just so talented. You know what I mean? Like he's got something different going here.
I'm like, I must have said something wrong. Let me correct myself.
He thought that YouTube was interrupted.
I'm like, let me say what I said wrong. I meant rugs. I meant rugs.
Hey, listen. I told you that broadcast interruption was going to shock the fuck out of people. No, it's not. Got her.
I thought it was him because I was looking down at my phone and then I looked up. I'm like, what is going on?
What did we say? What did we do?
But I want you to treasure your energy. You know what I mean? Like it's okay to be like I don't like to say stuff like you're not worth. I don't like to tell other human beings that they're not worth anything. That's just me. I don't like doing that. But other people that do that, I don't look at them. Look, if I don't do something like, look, I don't eat meat. Do you think I hate it when people are eating a nice burger. I love watching people eat. It's like food porn. I like if you eating wings or whatever, I'll dump my fries in there. Like I'm not, I'm cool. But it's like I do what I do. You know what I mean? Like you do you, I do me. Some people like to be crazy and doing their thing. I like to handle things my way, and sometimes I know that it's not a show with Golden. I know that when she's on there and she's tripping, she is hurting. It's real.
I got you, twin. I'm about to email you now.
It's real. She's not on here like just making a big show. Like that's what I'm saying with her. That's why I know her heart is there. And it's not easy for me to tell somebody like, let your heart be there less. You know what I mean? Like that's like me contradicting myself. You just need to balance it to where it's where you're worth it and you're like this, what this person has. I don't want to like judge them and be like I'm better or anything like that, but what this person is going through, what this person is doing right now, this is not good for me and my family. So I'm going to move away from this and the nicest way possible. And Golden, she has emotions and she has feelings. And she's an earth sign. So she is going to let you have it, and then at the end of the day, she's gonna be, a little remorseful or whatever about it, but she has to let it out. And I wouldn't be a real friend if I'm like, don't be this way, don't be that way. That's me telling somebody to not be who they're being. That's not right. Like I don't know, like don't talk to this person because they're gonna hurt you again. I already know that. Let her do it. I'll be around. Like, why do I have to control who Golden's talking to? People thought that I wasn't her friend anymore just because of who she was talking to and stuff like that. I'm not like that at all. Golden never treated me any different. Why should I treat her different? You know, like I don't get it. I saw you in somebody's chat. What are we in kindergarten? And then why do you know who's in everybody's chat? Like, what are you doing? What do you? Is that what you do? Like I see things sometimes, but it's like the stuff that people be knowing. It's like, how did you know that? You must really be doing this all. This is all you do.
But that's why I say we got to start giving them something to look at instead of talking about they dumbasses. Give them something to look at. Put on the show for real. You know, they already hate watching you. Make fun of their dumbass while they hate watching you. Do something clever. You feel me? Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, it's the truth. I feel like we should do. I told you when I get my DJ controller up, the turntables or whatever. I wanted to do some live music on some of these people.
Right. What's up, Lazy?
Hey y'all, how's everybody?
Hey.
Twin, let me
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, how y'all guys doing tonight?
Chilling. It's chill over here. I like it. It's my first
Yeah,
time.
it is.
Nice
It
over
stays chill over here. It's nice over here. Yeah, I just saw him try to scare you. I don't even bat my eye anymore. I just I don't even bat an eye. I just look at like
twin. Fuck you. Don't come up here with that shit.
that means
I
up
love
your
your
game,
picture. Yeah, your
Up
picture's
your
really
game, sis.
beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate it, sweetie.
Glitter said, "Hey."
Hey, Glitter.
Honey.
She was talking to you, twin. She said, "Hey to everybody else."
That's why I said hello. How are you, honey?
Oh, I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Don't you better lay low.
Hey, listen, it almost slipped. I'm sorry. I know you told me stop doing it. You told me stop. It slipped. My bad. It slipped.
Split. What did you say? He slipped. Split.
Yeah.
Slipped. Well, whoa, that's a tongue twister.
Split is spitting shit. That's what he's doing.
I pecan't.
Even Imani said, you said it more like me than I did. I pecan't.
No.
I can't even. I pecan't.
That's what we was on there. We was like,
Everybody,
I
I
don't
know
know,
what
I don't know what to tell you. 'Cause I'd be like, yo, I want a slice of pecan pie. Pecan. She said it's pecan.
See what I'm saying?
It's pecan, but then whenever you draw it out, it sounds like pecan. Like it's regal, like pecan. When you put that twist on it, it turns beer into champagne. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, no, what fucked me up though? Come to find out when Sally joined, we was really talking French and didn't even know it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
When she came up there, she's like, all that stuff is words, and y'all don't know what you're saying. We just said we pecan. She's like, do you know what that is? No. And then she told us, and we was like,
made it funnier.
Oh, it's still pecan.
You got your croissants, and then you have your croissants.
Yeah, I never ever. Have you seen? Tell me,
I've never heard of croissants.
Tell me it's croissant.
I think in Boston, like Boston, Massachusetts, Minnesota, maybe they say it like that.
They say croissants.
Yeah, croissant.
I've heard croissant.
A patment.
Listen. You know what? I'm ghetto as fuck. That's a ghetto name for a sandwich.
A croissant.
Yeah, a croissant.
I'm not gonna say anything that has almost. You just have to understand this little. He's an ass. It don't matter if that's really the word. He's gonna change it just because. So now everything is gonna be and is that supposed to be on? Watch. Everything is gonna be and that's supposed to be on. Listen to how he's laughing. That's how you push through.
And what, nigga?
Air. He in air. He's not on air. He's in air.
I'm in air right now. What? Pecan air. What? What?
It's so weird. When I was at the hospital yesterday, I had a handful of pecans.
See, she said it like I said. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, shoot.
I'm so sorry for you. Don't even know. Y'all must be getting the low grade ones that fell off early.
What you mean?
You're getting the pecans out there at the bottom of the barrel. I'm getting the pecans that had time to fully
Pecans. She get them
fully
from the
fall
top.
You know what? You want to know what?
You
You know
better
what?
leave it alone.
You know what? Pecan pie sounds better when you say pecan. If you say pie, it does. But pecans was always pecans growing up.
Right.
It's
You
a
don't want
I
a
southern
wish it
thing.
was
pecan pie
I
because when I
wish it was
think of a
another dude up
pecan
here to catch
pie,
this joke.
I'm gonna send you a can of peas, a graham cracker crust, a couple eggs, and some butter, and tell you to make that work. A pecan pie. I'm gonna send it to him. Watch me. I'm telling him,
Girl,
this is a
Mike
YouTube challenge. I want
peas.
to see him make a pecan pie right now.
Josh
Who the fuck
said, make a
you ain't sending that
pecan
shit to me?
Make
can
a
of peas.
pecan pie.
You said you gonna send that shit to me?
Sure, I'm gonna say that's our challenge. I'm gonna make a pecan pie and you make a pecan pie and find out which one looked better. Look what
Everything I make look good. I'll tell you that. I'll make anything look good.
Hey,
girl,
nigga, I'll go
pecan
straight
is
to
your
Patty
challenge.
LaBelle, cuz.
Pecan
Straight
pie
going to
is your
Patty LaBelle.
challenge.
I'm going straight to Patty LaBelle on your ass.
You
I
go
know
to
she make a peak.
she do not make a
That
pea
got a
pie.
pecan pie.
Patty, you is petty if you think Patty is playing that game. She is not playing that.
It's a
He
When
talking
you
bread.
about
say
Okay.
pie, though, it is pecan pie. I guess I don't know.
pecan pie. Pecan, yeah. Like I
But
can
All
see
right. All
pecan,
right. I
if it's
got
a
one.
nut,
Hold
I
on.
just say, "Ooh, pecans."
Right.
both ways.
Hold
So
on, hold on.
you're saying
Since y'all so hold on, hold on.
it changes.
Since y'all so regal and civilized up here, is a hot dog a sandwich?
Hell no.
No, a hot dog is nasty beaks and tails and pieces of
Oh God.
trash that they all
Bruh,
put
we
into
ain't
a
I didn't
stew.
ask you all that. I just
You
asked you, was it
asked
a
me,
goddamn sandwich? That's
and
Break
it.
it down the
I
hot
told
dog
you exactly
ingredients.
what it was. You didn't say a hot dog. You didn't talk about the bun. You said the hot dog itself, and the hot dog itself isn't even meat. So shut it. It's not
Oh,
even meat.
I don't know what that is.
You know, I'm
it's
not
a
touching
hot
that.
dog a
I'm not.
sandwich.
I'm not. I'm just
The
not
same as
touching that.
It's
bologna
a hot
ends.
dog a sandwich.
For
It's
real.
a
Mm,
hot dog.
I don't think
Hot
Anything
dog.
that's anything that's in the hot dog bun is a dog. If you got chili in there, it's a chili dog. If you
No,
got
that's not true. Because where I'm
It's a
from,
dog. You're
if you
right,
right.
put no, that's
it's
not
But
true.
it's
Because if you
it's
put
a
bread.
where I'm from, if
dog.
you put
A dog.
oh
It's a
sloppy
dog.
Joe, you got sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe.
yeah, you still got
Yeah.
But
Polish
y'all
boys,
know,
Polish
isn't
girls. You feel me?
anything that you put between two slices of bread considered a sandwich?
Well, no, because you got cheesesteak. You got cheesesteak.
That's a sandwich.
Yeah, I guess it's a hoagie.
So like
It's a
anything
sub.
like on some form of bread is a sandwich, right? Like
But
a
Yeah,
not
filling.
I
I
guess it's
put
a
cream
sandwich
cheese
shop.
between I put flavored cream cheese, so I put like some kind of preserve or something and flavored cream cheese between two slices of French toast. Is that a sandwich? No.
Yeah,
Cream
yeah.
cheese that has it's cream cheese and
I
toast.
think
If you
that's a
put two
sandwich.
pieces of bread together and eat something in the
No,
middle
I
of
eat
it,
it
it's
with
a
a fork.
sandwich.
I cut it up.
I think that's
Yeah.
a sandwich. I don't know.
That
What's
is
the
not
Oh
a
definition?
no,
sandwich,
no,
girl.
no. If you're just eating French
Wait.
toast,
I'm about to ask
That's
you a question.
filling.
Hold
That's
on,
a
hold on, hold
filling
on, hold
for
on, hold on, hold on. How much weed was you smoking before you made that shit?
it's delicious. I don't even need to be smoking weed to make that. What are you talking about?
I'm just
You're
saying
over
how
there
much
eating
weed when you
pecan
first.
pies. That's what the problem is.
I
You're
can't
mad
eat
at
that bullshit. I
you're
can't.
mad at
Can't eat that. I can't eat that.
you're mad with my French toast because you eating pecans over there. I'm not going to take
Who
your advice.
French toast for real?
Yeah, French.
This
Yes,
Cinna
I'm cultured.
sticks,
Stop saying
Cinna
I'm not.
sticks. You're fucking eating Cinna sticks, cuz. Like, come on,
Ask
man.
about French fries and you want to argue
All
about
right.
French.
So I looked up the definition. Y'all want to see what they said? So
Okay,
I
what is it?
said, what is the definition of a sandwich? They said a sandwich is a dish typically consisting of meat, cheese, vegetables, or spreads placed between two slices of bread or layered within a split bread roll, bun, or pita.
They didn't
So
answer
it's a
jack
sandwich,
crap.
right?
That ain't
No,
answer
they
shit.
didn't answer
That ain't
jack
answer a
crap.
motherfucking. That ain't answer a damn thing. I'm sitting there
They
like,
said
wait,
figure it
what?
out. That's like asking us about chickens and eggs.
No,
Right.
no, but there is like an egg salad sandwich. Have y'all?
yeah, I love me an egg salad
I've had
sandwich.
egg salad
I
sandwiches
haven't had
before.
that in a while.
How the fuck is it? Wait. First of all. All right. So if y'all eating egg salad sandwiches, right? That mean y'all ate mayo sandwiches, then y'all.
That means you eat
I
what?
Y'all ate
had
mayo
before.
sandwiches growing up, then y'all.
Yes,
No,
I've
no,
had
we
a
ain't.
mayonnaise.
Nah,
Nasty as fuck.
yeah, we didn't do that in my house. My mom didn't play that.
Well, sometimes
Nasty
that's how they
as
get what
fuck.
you got.
Ugh.
But I had a mayonnaise sandwich before. Yeah.
I done
And
made
It
some
has,
syrup.
people
Nah, cuz I done made syrup sandwiches. I done
yeah, I
made
a
mean,
jelly
sandwich
I've done it
sandwiches.
all.
and a mayonnaise sandwich.
Not
Y'all
just
not
with
y'all not
mayo. You
gonna
gotta have at
believe.
Come
least a
on,
piece of
man. You
cheese
ain't
or
got no
something on there with a
yeah,
tomato.
Paul. You gotta
Oh,
have some meat in there, pause. You feel
Yeah,
me?
I'll eat
it's
I
mayonnaise
ain't
something.
never had a
mayonnaise
syrup
and mustard
sandwich.
mixed together on crackers. But the cube rule of food says that technically, if you want to look at the food matrix, a hot dog is a damn
No,
taco.
baby.
A hot dog is a taco, y'all. What world are we
Oh, a
living
second
in?
taco.
According to the famous food classification matrix, a hot dog is officially
I
a
feel you,
taco.
Nano Julie.
It's,
Who the fuck? Wait,
it's
hold on.
the
Who the
bread
fuck?
is
Wait.
folded
Well,
around
it's
from the
gonna get
bottom.
up.
It's
It's
open
gonna get
up.
up.
Mayo, tomato, salt and pepper. If you put some cheese on it, I'm down. Little lettuce,
Yo,
crunchy.
Oh, she's vegetarian, so that
everybody
makes
that
sense.
has some
Yeah,
letter. It's just
I
a
just
BLT without the bacon.
It's just a BT
who
sandwich.
put new popcorn
No, it's
here?
just a
Hi,
Yeah,
T.
Manu.
No, it's look. You can't. I fucked that
TMO.
all up. I fucked that all up. Never mind.
It's a taco. You confused. It's a taco.
He
I ain't
says
no,
it's
cause
not.
I'm all fucked up. Cause I was just look, bro. Don't make me bring my
It
wife
says
into
it
this. This
falls
some
into the
bullshit.
taco family right alongside subs and gyros.
Yeah, yeah.
Subs and
What?
gyros are tacos. It's all tacos. Ja 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 ja.
Wait, a gyro is a taco? Don't
A
tell me. Hey,
gyro.
No,
hey.
Did
I
you
mean
say
Don't tell me
gyro?
no shit like that.
it's very
Maybe it's like a
burrito like.
Greek
It's more.
taco.
It's like a
It's a Greek
chalupa. It's like a Greek chalupa.
maybe a chalupa, right? Because the texture of the,
They're
you
considered
know,
tacos
the
because they
pita.
stay open. That's what they're saying. So because the hot dog bun has a seam in the middle
I don't like
of
the
the
way she
bottom,
said
it's not
that,
I
burrito,
know. I was
taco, and
like,
all that
what?
are the
Because
same.
I was like, oh, she
bro.
when she
Your
said
shit
the
cut out
hot
at the
dog has
your shit cut out at the wrong moment. Matter of fact, clip that, clip that.
I didn't even hear that.
I was
Hear
like, I
that.
can't
What did I
repeat what I thought I heard.
No, because it sounded like you said semen or some shit. I'm
Me
like,
too.
what?
Me too.
I said
Me
it
too.
had a
It sounds
seam
like
at the bottom. Y'all is freaky. Weird. Weird. That's
No, that's
weird.
what I thought I heard.
That's weird. Nobody else heard that but you two.
Me and Split, me and Split, we almost like twins too. He just don't know it yet.
I heard what I heard. I'm like, wow, twin, what you on?
Snap out.
Cow?
Know about the seams. You was trying to talk to him about
I
boppers. I
know.
don't want to
And then
hear
it
it.
cut off a little bit when she said
First of
it. And I
all,
was like, "You see that?"
first of
right.
all,
Because it cut off. That's what it was. Because it
Yeah,
cut
it
off.
clicked
That's
off. I
why.
was like, "What
Funny.
happened?"
That's funny. I'm not feeding anybody any of that. That's somebody else's job. All
Yeah, we're not
I
eating that
know
no
is
more.
every time I eat a hot
I
dog, I'm
was
gonna think
straight.
about a taco now. I'll never forget that one. A taco and a hot dog are the same. Okay.
Look, once it's all chewed up and everything, I don't think the stomach knows the difference. I think it's all bread and carbs and meat or whatever. Even if you eat a vegetarian one, you got the beans and it's all the same once it's all chopped up in your mouth.
I like tostadas mostly, but with you being vegetarian, like when I was young, when I first started, like I was pregnant with my son, I was still a teenager though, and I worked at Taco Bell. A lot of people would come in and they just replaced the bean for the protein. So it was really
Hmm.
strange to hear some of the stuff that they would get beans on everything. There would be
Hmm.
no beef, add bean. And it would be a whole salad, a whole bean salad on anything. Didn't matter. Thought it was a bean. Didn't matter what it was. Bean, lettuce, tomatoes, all the sauce.
Bean, lettuce, and tomato.
Bean.
So there's still a BLT, but it's bean, lettuce, and tomatoes, not
Yep,
bacon.
it's
Lettuce.
beans,
I
lettuce,
think it's been
tomatoes.
about 10 years the last time I ate at Taco Bell. It's been like 10 years.
10 years, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I
When
don't
they would
eat
come
fast
in, they
food
would order
anymore.
Hey, I
vegetarian.
pray
They
you
ordered
don't want
that
to eat at Taco
vegetarian.
Bell no time soon. Shit.
I don't eat
yeah,
fast food. I
yeah,
don't. Mm-mm.
it's a bad recall going on right now at Taco Bell. with some of the foods or whatnot, the items they
Explosive.
manufactured.
I already knew all of this was
Like,
gonna happen.
like,
I got so many phone calls the past like years, like when I became like years ago, like 2012, when I became vegetarian or whatever. If my mom was like dying of cancer and I wanted to change, she had to change her diet, and so then I helped her and I became like a health coach. And so I just never went back, and just so many things got cured for me. Like people were like 10 years after I was like 30 something, people were like, how do you look younger? They're like, and I was like, I just cleaned up, but I don't really
Mhm.
drink. I just cleaned up, how I eat. Once in a while, I'll have like a drink,
That's
but
getting
the
good
last time I
too.
was drunk was probably about like maybe 10, 11 years ago. Yeah, I
got a
just
recall
don't.
with the
I'm
lettuce
getting
too, y'all.
old. I'm
So
getting old. I want to look young. I want to stay looking young. You know what I mean?
like Nafisa though, even though like if you vegetarian or whatever like that, I know you're vegan, so I know you eat a lot of different things, but
No,
even
I'm
there's a
more.
recall.
I'm more vegetarian. I go vegan like maybe 3, 4 months out of the year straight. No
What's the
animal products.
difference?
No
Okay, so
animal byproducts.
the difference between a vegan and
No.
a vegetarian is that a vegetarian will still eat eggs and cheese, but vegans don't do that. So some vegans are crazy.
So
They don't
she's
even.
saying she kinda go hardcore 3 or 4
Yeah,
months
I'll
and then
go hardcore for like 4 months and do a full cleanse. I'll start fasting for like 3 to 4 days with like just water and tea. And then I'll bring in the juices. And then I'll do like beet, carrot, ginger for like 2 weeks. And then and I'll do like my cleansing. And then when I eat again, it's straight up just like salads and everything like that. And then like whenever I break my vegetarian and I go to the vegan, I'll know. I'm like, I'm having eggs tomorrow. I'm like so excited. I'll have like some boiled eggs and cheese inside my salad, and I'll have like chick. I'll have this huge salad. But I do that, and that just kept the
she got
years
it's
off
time
of
to
me, and it
switch.
helped my face. Like it just made me look younger. Like people are like, you got like plastic? Did you get like Botox? And I'm like, no, I'm telling you, like it's my diet. I fast and I just make sure I'm hydrated and I eat a lot of life. I eat food that has life in it. That's what I want my channel to be on. I want to show people how easy it is to do that. And even if you just want to do it for like maybe 1 or 2 days out of the week, how it could change your life. Like I've really helped a lot of people. I love that. I love helping people. And my husband was like 300 pounds, and like I didn't even know he was that big because, I love him unconditionally. I didn't even realize he gained 100 pounds. And he went down to like 189. I did a whole full thing on him, and everybody was like, "You should be a health coach. Like this, you don't even look like the same person." Like his mother cried when she saw him. She was like, "The last time you looked like this, you was like a schoolboy." Yeah, there's so much stuff you could do. He was like pre-diabetic, almost couldn't even get his DOT, and I clean. He was snoring, sleep apnea. Within like 2 weeks, he was not snoring anymore. And then I put him on it, and he loved it. And he just gained a little bit more weight, but he's pretty much stayed stable. And he's vegetarian too now. But we're not again. It's just that it's not about like, oh, I think meat. I think people who eat. It's like I started studying like what the government was going to start doing with the food and all of the stuff that I was saying. They're like, yeah, that girl's pretty, she cute and everything, but she crazy. Like she talks about chemtrails and the government. She's like one of those conspiracy. And all of the things that I was telling to people, like it's just coming true. And not only is it coming true, it's worse than what I told people because I couldn't even tell them like the small things. And they're like, "How do you know?" I'm like, "They tell you." I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
like some. Yeah, they tell you. Like this is not like my
Little
psychic. Like I'm not
little
doing a
things will stick
reading. Yeah,
yeah, little things, they stick
yeah, they tell you.
with
It's
me
in the
forever,
white
like, ice
papers. You just
cookies
read the
were.
government. Yeah, read the
I'm
government.
so
Read.
serious. I have not
Mhm.
gotten ice in a soda since then. When I found out there is literally more fecal matter on an
Yeah,
ice the tube where they make it because people's hands are dirty
yeah, yeah.
in the bathroom toilets when they did all like, I think it was Burger King, McDonald's, Subway. It was all the big ones, and every one of them, they had fecal matter in their ice machines because
Mhm.
nobody was washing their hands, and I was like, "No and hell no." I would
Mhm.
not drink ice from the and I love Sonic's Crush ice, and
You
I can't even
don't
have it
know
now.
the power of the dark side.
But honestly, with me, I had to do the opposite of you because and which led to me having to get a surgery. It's called duodenal switch,
Mhm. I know what that is.
which it actually so I had to wind up getting that, and so
So
a
it's
lot
the
because it's
top
all
part of
about
your intestines. You have to get the top part of your intestines out, the
Ye
duodenal. It's the
right, and
duodenum.
then they
Yeah.
reroute it all completely, and everybody thinks it's a
Mhm.
gastric bypass, and I'm like,
No, it's not. Yeah.
no, it's because of my thyroid. So I lost 100 pounds on my own, and I did it very
Mhm.
much with your diet. But then
Mhm.
after it, to keep it off, they put me on a full meat diet. Like after my liquid diet part was over, then it's basically you eat your protein first, and then you eat your veggies because at that
Mhm.
point you're having to take vitamins and supplements for it. So the my experience is just that it had to be the opposite because of it. I could do other proteins that are not meat proteins, but with me already lacking everything else and all these other nutrients, I don't play with that. I just
You
go
know what's so weird? You know what I found out? Because I'm very like, this is why I do need to have a channel. When people find out and they see me and they look at me and like, they think that I'm really young and, they ask me like, how do you do like blah, blah, blah. And then they find out my diet and I tell them like, yeah, I started really de-aging when I stopped like doing the meat. And it really does like people get really curious and I can tell when they are. And they're like, well, what do you do for protein? And you know what I tell them? How does a cow, how does the I was like, what do you like? What is your favorite? Burgers, chicken? They're like, oh, I like red meat, I like burgers. And I'm like, well, how do you think that cow gets their protein? They don't eat other cows. And they're like, oh, well, grass. And I was like, well, don't you realize that the most cleanest protein that your body can process is green because that's where protein comes from. It comes from the photosynthesis of the sun and the green that's inside the plants has more protein than any animal that you can filter it out through. And plus, when you eat the animal, you have to cook it. And anything that's cooked over 106, degrees, every enzyme, every nutrient is cooked. And so it's a rancid protein. So your liver has to work a little bit more. So after I became like when I did the vegan thing, because I did the vegan thing for 4 years first, and that really just like it just changed my life. And when I did that, like when I went to go get like my blood test and everything, I had more protein, more of everything because I wasn't being because people when they become vegetarian, they're like, oh, okay, I'll just eat Chinese food and I won't, Oreos. I can eat Oreos because it's vegan, and they just eat a bunch of junk food and candy and stuff. And when you do that, it's so much harder. You know what I mean? Like you go and you eat French fries, you're just doing all of this fried stuff. But when you actually like really do eat like a kale salad, like if you do like a kale and you do like there's more protein in that than any steak that you can get at any high class steak shop because the meat that you're eating is cooked. So a lot of those enzymes that you need to break other things down, it's not in there. So like my protein count went up and I actually was a tiny little thing. And now I got like a little shape on me, because I have more protein on me. Like my legs are like I was really skinny, skinny, skinny. But like I got a little bit of a shape now, I became just a little bit, I look more womanly after I became a vegan. So I just wanted to say that, and that's why I do need to have a channel so I can show people that, like this is what it is. Like I'm not lying to you. Like yes, I
No,
am 40.
I think for most of your information, I think is spot on. The only difference with me is you got to think about gallbladders though, because when they take out, well, I had mine removed, but gallbladder is to help process plants and break down plants, and they
Yeah,
take
you're
out your
right.
gallbladder. So
You're
that's
right.
why I can't eat salad like that because I
Hmm.
surely would. But when they take out your gallbladder, it's harder to process
Yeah,
vegetables.
I like people who don't have a gallbladder. They can't. They can. Uh, but you want to know what? I've helped people to where they had to get the surgery, and I help them not get that surgery by helping them with their diet. Because but sometimes people like you can't not get that surgery, and like they cannot not get it. Like it's an emergency, they need to get it. But there are people that they can change. And I helped someone that was in my massage when I went to massage school. They were going for the gold. They just wanted to get the gallbladder surgery because they were always having problems. I was like, look, try this. I brought both my juicers into the school and I kept them in the kitchen. And other people, because I was like 37 or like 36 or something like that. No, I was 35. And just all of the kids were kids. They were like 17, 18, 19, like in school there. And they were, there was a lot of people that were like overweight and stuff. And something's happening. I could see it. And everybody started bringing fruits and stuff, and we all juiced. And that girl did not have to get that gallbladder surgery. She just got like kind of just switched her diet up a little bit. She didn't just like not eat meat at all or anything like that. She just ate more of like live stuff that had like the enzymes and stuff in it. And she would drink that down. She switched to chicken breast, and she would go to organic chicken, and she would drink it down with like this wonderful like carrot, beet, ginger juice I would make. And she loved it. And her mother loved it too. And I met her mother during graduation. But it really like things can like really help you out. But like you could still take other like enzymes and stuff that will where you can still get those nutrients and stuff, even though you've gotten the gallbladder surgery. You get what I mean? Because I've had people that's had it, and when you eat the stuff that has like even your prebiotic, probiotic, and proteolytic biotic, that will help you break down the meat that you eat better. I'm just letting you know because I've dealt with.
Oh no, that's true. So but see, mine. If it wasn't such a complex issue with the switch itself and everything, like people don't really know that they say this switch surgery has been around in Italy for like 20 years or more, and it literally reverses type 2 diabetes. So I was pre-diabetic. I'm not diabetic at all whatsoever. People who had type 2 diabetes, they say there's no cure for it. Got dual no switch, went normal. So
Yeah, but
those
there's definitely you know that there's definitely a cure for both diabetes though.
right.
Definitely. Yeah,
But
they
what I'm
lied
saying is
to us.
your method is more about prevention.
Yeah.
Yours is about prevention because when you already get there, which I was already there, then I kind of got stuck with a whole lot less choices because without the gallbladder, then it's harder because I do like veggie and I don't mind, but I did little things to
Well,
get
I'm
my
just talking
family
about
healthy.
the pills because you already got the surgery. I have a couple of
Right.
people that I've helped. No, I'm talking about people that I've helped that had this. You know what I mean? So there's like these.
Stop. Fano, bitch ass nigga, don't come over here with that fuck shit.
Ooh, somebody came. Oh, I was having such
If
a good
you
time.
hold on, stop. If you want to pull up, homie, since you want to play these little hoe games, I'm in the mood. Talk to me like a motherfucking man. I don't come on your weak ass panels doing this fuck shit. Holla at me, pussy.
Put your banner up.
Continue, ladies.
Yeah. I was just like, it's like these little, like, it's called proteolytic, and this is what it does. It's for people it's for everybody, right? But especially when you eat meat. So since you have that surgery, what it did for this person is like it's like a proteolytic enzyme. Just look it up, right? And if there's something special that you want or anything like that, like if I ever see you again, like I'll talk to you about it. I really need to do a video on this. And
Oh
what it
yeah.
does is that like if you have like a steak or like fish or anything like that, what these enzymes do and certain kind of enzymes, if you ever want like help on it, I'll tell you anything.
Oh no, I
It
definitely will keep my mind open
yeah,
because you're always looking for different stuff. I'm always looking for different stuff because it limits me so much, and then I get stuck eating the
yeah. But you
same
don't.
stuff
I'm
over and over
telling you,
again. I
I
get
like to show people that they don't like anytime you feel like you have a limit. There are different enzymes that will not mess with your gallbladder at all. What it's going to do is give you that life. It's going to help you feel more life. Number one, it's going to help you feel more life. And for people that have had that surgery, right? It helps break down. They just notice that the food breaks down faster and you just feel clean. It clears things up. The food, because us humans, when we're eating just mostly meat and proteins and stuff like that, we need to break that down with life. And so you can't be eating like all of that kale and salads and raw vegetables and stuff, because it's going to make it's just, you're not going to feel right. You know what I mean? Because you've gotten it removed. But if you take the proteolytic enzyme, what that's going to do is just help you have some life. And then whatever meats and stuff that you are eating, it's just going to make it just helps you like not feel down. Like it helps break every meat that you have down. It gives it life for a bit so that it breaks down all through the intestines. I'm like obsessed with the human body. But yeah, but when
Oh no,
people
I
think
get
like,
it.
yeah, when people
One
think
thing
like,
that
oh,
helped
I
me
had this
is
surgery,
protein.
there's always something that you could do to bring more life in. You get what I mean?
Yeah, because it feels like you have your body is a graveyard because all you can eat is meat, and I don't like that because I never quit eating my meat because I know I won't. But but
But
I'm not a
you
big
can't.
meat
Yeah,
eater,
you
and
can't.
I can't. So, like, with me also, I have anemia, but then when you gotta think eating all that red meat, it brings up gout, you're gonna get gout, all kinds of stuff because of uric acid that's in it. So people don't think about, you know what I mean?
I had
All of
anemia too.
Oh,
I had three different kind. I had everything was so low with me. I was cold, skinny all the time. And when I'm telling you, like now, like you would think like she a cornbread girl. Like I'm pretty, you know what I mean? Like I'm very healthy, but it's like like I don't look like you're not gonna be like that girl's a vegetarian. No, if I'm walking down the street, they'll go she's healthy.
Yeah,
And I was always
they
skinny,
think you're getting
skinny, skinny,
sick,
skinny.
but no, they
I
don't
always
go
just wanted to
sick.
have like a thigh, you know what I mean? Like even like throughout my late 20s, it's like, when am I gonna grow thighs, you know?
What kind of thigh? What kind of thigh?
So it's nice to have like a little thigh, you know what I
Thunder
mean? I'm
thighs.
still tiny, I
Oh,
still wear
thunder
like
thighs.
size 3, but I
you
got
want a
like
thick
I got
thigh?
some thighs, I
You
got,
you want a thick
She
thigh,
want a
skinny
thunder
thigh?
thigh. Who thunder thighs. What?
When? When? Ain't nobody.
Thunder, thunder,
Why are you
thunder
talking?
thighs. No,
Why are
you
you
don't get to
talking?
say
thunder,
anything. Thunder
thunder,
thighs.
thunder thighs.
Why are you
You said
talking?
Thundercat. I said thunder thighs.
Oh my
Thundercat,
God,
that
I'm having
thunder
a ball. Where
thighs.
are you, Golden? Where you at?
Golden
I'm right
over
here
here
listening to y'all
laughing.
and all this great information
I
y'all
already
giving.
felt it. I already felt you fall asleep. I felt it. It's okay.
No, I ain't fall asleep. I did not fall asleep. I was getting some coffee and listening to y'all.
I love you. We used to, let me tell you, she used to, at night, like these people used to just do her so dirty. And at night, I would stay on the phone with her and she'd be like, I'm not sleeping. And I'm like, I'm going to stay on the phone with you until you go to sleep. And I'll go Golden and she'll go, huh? And I'm like, oh man, okay. And then if I go Golden and she don't say nothing, I'll go, I love you. I'll hang up. But I'll stay on the phone with her until she go to sleep.
And that's
Yeah.
what I said, when I first came here, I told Split, I said that the Phantoms platform is something I have to heal from. And like whenever I said it like that, he understood it's something you got to heal from for real. It's something you have to heal from. So don't come over here chasing her, telling her what she does or doesn't have to heal from your platform over here. That's what all these people do to Golden. I watch it too. That's why they
Yes.
wanted to keep me and Golden fighting. Me and Golden never had a reason to fight. And we see
Hmm.
that all the same people are doing the same things to us. No, we're not
Hmm.
going to fight. Why
Yep.
would we fight? Why would we fight with each other? That's what you get for thinking that we're stupid. That's
Hmm.
what the hell you get for thinking we're stupid. Because really, real motherfuckers get pushed closer together when you do stuff like that too. I'm
Yep.
gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be real honest with you.
Look, when I see Golden's doing good, if I see she got like 30, 20 people on, uh-oh, something coming, something coming. Something coming
He
to
said,
get me.
something coming, something
Nah,
coming.
ain't
Something
nothing. Nah,
coming to
ain't
get
nothing.
me.
Nah,
I
nah,
got
ain't
the
nothing
TV on, it's
coming.
dark in here.
Ain't nothing.
It's dark in here. Like,
So I got night lights all over my house. Like I'm a scaredy cat when it comes to that. I'll beat a bitch's ass, but don't be putting me in the dark.
she gonna be like, yeah, it's dark. Yeah, I'm scared of the dark, and I'm gonna take all that out on you.
I'm so stupid. I be
Got me
watching
out here in
scary
the dark
movies.
doing this.
Be watching scary movies in the house. One time I almost peed on my couch because I was watching like some, I don't even know what this was. It was like something where it looked like it was real, where paranoid activity or something. I don't like stuff that look real. I like the theater thing, like, ooh, I got scared. Like I know this a movie. Like that stuff that's real like that. I'm like, what if there's like something in my bathroom? I almost peed on my couch. I'm like, why do I put myself? I love scary stuff.
Why do I put myself?
What
She
are
said
you
you're
gonna do
scared.
during the?
Why
What
do
are you
I
gonna
put
do during
myself through this?
You
Halloween,
know
Split?
what? You know, huh?
Halloween. What are you gonna do to us?
A lot.
What are you gonna do to
We
us?
might not
A lot.
Y'all
A
might not
lot.
recover.
A lot. A lot. I
We
got a
might
lot
need
of
to start healing
bullshit.
now for Split's Halloween just
Yeah.
alone.
Oh, we gotta have a Halloween thing. You know, we didn't do that last year, girl. We gotta like do some hopping and do some dress up or something. You know, I don't even
We
dress. I
in
don't
the
go
right,
out. I
but
don't go
we in
out
the
on
right place.
Halloween. I don't mess. I don't mess with these people. Oh my
That's my
god.
shit.
He
That's
really looked
dope,
like
ain't it?
that too. He really looked like that. He really looked like that. He looked like that.
Yo,
That's
yo,
a
he looked
self-portrait.
like that Jack in the Box looked like he FBA, yo. Yo, that's the most. Yo, that's the
Those
most.
eyes is bugging.
Yo, I'm
That
familiar
looks
with
like
that Jack
something.
in the Box.
Nah, but for Halloween, for real, we in the right place because like Lacey and Split, like they're very talented when it comes to like these type of graphics and stuff. I love all of their work. And you know, me and Mama Child, I go to sleep watching horror films. That's my favorite genre. But they're
For
really good
real?
with
You
graphics.
know,
A Halloween party
you
together, I
know
think that
how
would be dope because
happy
I love Halloween.
when Mama Didi commented on one of my clown songs, I was like, look, I was like, she said she loved the song. It was just crazy to me because I was like, look, see, I was like, you because Didi would like that kind of music, but when she comments
I
on it,
know,
I'll
I
be like,
know.
look, look, she
You'd
likes
be
I have
it.
a clown
surprised.
phobia. I have a clown
You're like,
phobia a little bit, but I liked his Jack in the Box. But I'm afraid of like the traditional clown. I don't like those regular clowns. I've never seen it.
Me
Malice
too.
customer service, your problem, not mine.
Oh, I love. He got the
Why are
fro.
you like this? Why are you like this? I can't
I didn't do
stand.
yeah,
nothing.
I
I
had a
didn't do
clown
nothing.
phobia too,
well, I
though.
didn't do nothing.
And it was from watching the movie It, and then my dad took me to the circus the next day, and a clown, I swear to you, a clown literally tried to hand me a red balloon, and I was under the bleachers. I was hiding, they couldn't find me, and that's why I made my With All the Shits page. I had a phobia of the motherfuckers too, and now I've turned to the dark side, and now now it's just bad. I
Hey,
make
twin,
that clown
tell him.
say some wicked stuff you don't even know.
Tell him, twin.
You don't
Once you
know
take
the
the
power
fear,
of the
you need
dark
more. You
side.
gotta say something. But yeah, that it though for real. Did y'all watch the show Dairy? The TV show Dairy?
Yeah,
That joint was
I didn't
good.
watch it
I
really.
got
That was
a.
before I got off of it, but I like that
I
song
made.
though by
I made a.
what's his Welcome to the Dairy. There's a song called Welcome to the Dairy.
Yeah, Welcome to Dairy or something like that. Yeah, but the show is dope though, for real.
You know when he got
Um
you clown
mhm.
outfit from the blood down. I got a design like that already for Halloween. Like yeah,
You
I'm a
like Halloween too. What
Halloween.
do you do on Halloween? Do you go to like parties or like haunted cornfield or haunted houses and
No,
stuff
he's
like
normal during Halloween. He's
Yeah,
normal
I just be
during
he's
chilling.
Halloween.
normal? Never makes
That's his
sense.
costume. That would
He's
make sense.
Halloween
He's
all year round.
That's gonna
I'm
scare the
chilling.
shit out of you seeing him be normal.
I just got in trouble, you guys.
Ooh, what
Oh,
What
you do?
happened?
Yeah. No, no, no. It's okay. He came out. He was like, he knows that I don't really do this a lot, and I used to do this a lot. And he's like, "Keep it down." And he got himself something to drink. He didn't even ask me to get it because I usually have to go get it. But he's like, and I'm like, "I'm sorry, babe," and he's like, "Just keep it down." And I'm like, "Okay." So I'm sorry. I'm just so happy. Like this is really nice.
You having
Like,
fun.
and I love how Slit don't let nobody mess with
Okay.
him. I love that.
Yeah, nobody plays
Hey,
over here, girl.
I apologize. I ain't trying to get you in trouble, so I gotta blend in. You feel me? Pimping ain't easy.
Pimping ain't easy.
Do you know what he had on his one time, y'all? He thought he would be a smart ass. My husband comes up here and says hello to him. He says hello. He thought he was gonna be a smart ass, and he said, "Hey, baby," and his voice changer didn't hit at the right time, so he was like, "Hey," all in his deep voice.
I think I
That's
seen that
freaking
live.
Oh,
hilarious.
you
You
did.
know
It was
what?
so
That
funny.
was
You
hilarious.
know what? You supposed to be my little sister, and it's how you. Why the fuck you always gotta embarrass me?
That's what
That
little
is
sisters do. Haven't you
hilarious.
figured that out? Look who you talking to. What do you mean?
That
Stop
is
talking to me.
hilarious.
That's what the fuck I'm doing. I'm
Stop
telling you.
talking to me. Stop talking to me.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
We were having fun.
And
We
then I
laughed.
look up at the thing and it's like a clown coming at me. Oh my God.
I'm coming at you.
It's like, where am I at? I'm not even in the hood. I'm not in nowhere. Well, I'm in somewhere scary, and I don't know why.
Welcome to the
But
clown house.
I love Batman though. You would think that I couldn't watch that. I love the Joker and Batman. I don't know why. I
Oh,
think
yeah. Let's talk about superheroes again. Child, we got into a debacle the other
oh,
time.
what
We was talking
happened?
about superheroes. Child, me and Lacey was fighting tooth and nail saying that Superman is the most powerful superhero. And Split and some others were trying to say no. And they were saying that Batman is more powerful than Superman.
Well, Batman is my favorite.
He can be
Right.
your
Because
Be
he a
favorite.
your
But
real
who
favorite.
guy.
comes
Because he
He'll still
is
lose
it
to
Mhm.
Superman
Superman,
or
though.
is it Batman?
Bruh, and every
Who
source of
is
media is
stronger?
Superman that got his ass handed to him by Batman. Why are we still arguing about this?
Then he kept trying to set the bar higher and higher and higher. Child, then he went all the way back to the comic books. I was like, okay, now you done lost me because I don't know nothing about no comic books. But I know based off of the movies and stuff, if we talk about who is stronger, who gonna win against who, me and Lacey said Superman is going to take down Batman. But they was fighting us tooth and nail saying no, Batman is stronger than Superman.
I don't know.
Batman is just a man.
I just
Man.
like Batman better, but
Sorry, that was funny. That split my what? Hold on. Nanu.
pulling my son.
He gonna came up like normal. Y'all gonna be like, "What the hell? I thought he was gonna be." Oh, wow. Hi. We don't know you.
Right, that's the costume.
We don't know
The
you, my
costume is
sister.
regular every day. Yeah, that's hilarious.
That'd be a jump scare.
Yeah,
Normal. What the
I
hell?
don't
Normal?
like snakes. Y'all like snakes?
Yeah,
Oh, I like snakes.
Oh no, girl. Oh, you did.
snake's so
You
fun.
didn't
Yeah,
tell me
I
that.
do. I used to dance with a snake on stage.
Oh, girl. Okay,
Damn, man, one
Leah.
of my
Okay.
favorite.
Albino python. His name was Neo.
Mm-mm.
Like Britney
Mm-mm.
Spears
Yup,
style,
the
like how
same
she has
snake
that
that
black.
Brittany had. Yeah, me
Okay.
and my girl Trinity used to dance on stage with one.
What was that song she was dancing with the snake? What is it called?
I never really had time to watch
All right, I quit.
videos. Oh, look,
Quit.
You
I
I
quit.
dance
got
like
a
a white.
delay on the
Get
TV.
off of here. Go
I
away.
quit.
Why you dance like a white? No.
But
Why
I
did
do
you
like
dance
that
like
though.
that?
I like that performance from Britney Spears. I think it was when she did Slave. That's the one that
Slave for
she had the
you.
snake, if I'm not mistaken. And Aaliyah Resolution. They both was dancing with snakes. And I'm like, girl, y'all can have at it.
I didn't even
Man,
know
That's
that. I
listen,
just
listen,
my
listen,
friend
listen. I'm gonna need y'all to change the conversation, man, because at the end of the day, right? You never know when evil's lurking.
for real. Snakes are evil. That's what they say.
Allegedly.
serpents.
I don't
Allegedly.
think they are. I think they're smart. I think they're the wisdom. I think we make ourselves evil. I don't think any of the creatures are evil just because they are carnivores.
If you think about like this, y'all give me just a second because I know y'all ain't, I'm split respectfully. But if you think about it,
out.
Because you got an alligator mouth. We talking about the serpents.
Oh, my bad.
So if you think about it, like even within, the book, the text, whatever, like I said, I don't all the way subscribe to it and stuff like that. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But anyway, if you think about the story of it, the snake or the serpent or whatnot was slithering all around and paying attention to everything, right? And so that was the main one that, came up and was trying to whisper or give a message or whatnot to the humans because they already bear witness of everything. So what you, Nafisa, is saying, like, snakes are very smart. I do believe they're very smart, but I also believe that they're very sneaky as well. And so you can't trust them. Like I remember that my one friend told me about this, and then there's stories about it as well. But my one friend really did experience this. And you told me, and that's scary to me, that I think you said, correct me if I'm wrong, that you laid in the bed with the snake.
Yeah, we all fell asleep, but I didn't know like that we slept. We all, but they sleep with the snake all the time. But she had her two boys. Yeah, her two sons.
You know what snakes do? If you lay in the bed with a snake or whatnot, they get very comfortable with you. They nestle up with you or whatnot. And when they sleeping in your bed, that's your domicile. You know what I'm saying? Like your bed is like your habitat. Like a snake would be in their natural environment, in their habitat. Your bed is your domicile and your habitat. So if a snake is close enough to you to sleep in your bed with you, they not just buddy and cuddling with you. What they're doing is they sizing you up, right? And then when you least expect it, that snake is already going to be planning to eat you.
Thank you, Nanu. I appreciate you, love.
Because that's how snakes are. Like they act as though they're your friend and they nice and they slithering around you and being real comfortable around you. And the minute you least suspect it, they're gonna bite you or they're gonna eat you up. That's what snakes do.
That anaconda gonna wrap around you, give you a hug that ain't gonna turn you loose. It's gonna give you a hug that ain't gonna turn you loose.
I just heard you use the serpent for Adam and Eve, a reference, right? Can I ask you a question, please? What did he introduce besides free will?
Oh, the serpent?
Mm-hmm.
What did he introduce besides free will?
Mm-hmm.
Knowledge.
I'm sorry, y'all. My phone died. So now I'm on the iPad.
Oh, I love your picture. That's really cute, Nafisa.
Oh yeah, that's me at the that's me.
Yeah. And yours is too, Lacey. I like that too. With the hair over your eye. I like that. That's my favorite style.
Yeah. Anyway. She has pretty eyes.
Like, oh my God, this girl.
Split has three beautiful women up here, and we all look better than him. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you got me fucked up.
Take off the makeup. Take off the makeup.
The makeup is off.
Makeup is off. Day one, I hit with that cam up. Just cam up. He was gone. 30 minutes later, he came back. The stream was already dead.
Hey, y'all want me cam up? You want me cam up for real, twin? Want me cam up for real, twin?
Go ahead. Go do you.
For like 2 seconds, and then you can put it down.
I'm not putting on no clothes. I'll cam up next time.
Child, not no clothes.
I'm sitting right here comfortable the way I am.
Damn. I'm on my head. I'm not ready for bedtime. I'm looking rough.
Camming up.
Cam up.
Look at that ugly little thing. You see it?
Oh God! Look at the.
I'm so sorry for my ugly big brother.
You see what happens when I cam up? I get called ugly.
He always uses me to bring the girls around. That's why. Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Look at me.
You look great, Split.
You silly.
So what you were saying about the serpent now?
Oh, wait. What was you saying about the snake? Because what was you saying? I missed that part. I'm
What did
sorry.
this? It's cool. Only thing I asked was, what did the serpent introduce besides free will? You can
Yeah,
say
that's a
knowledge all you want, but he really introduced free will,
yep.
and we practice
See,
that
that's
every
all I
day.
used to
So
make
my
a
Every
choice.
day.
question, and we practice that every day, and we take it for granted. So I'm gonna ask you
But
again: what did he really?
also,
What
but
did?
they also introduced persuasion.
Really?
Not
That's a
really.
part
Persuasion.
of free will. I mean, that's a
No,
part
no,
of.
no, 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 no. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Well,
You
I
got
mean,
it.
like in order to be persuaded of anything, you have to have free will. So everything starts with free will, right?
But we were created with free will. I believe the serpent offered persuasion.
Were
You
we
already
created
have
with
your
free
free will
will?
to do whatever it is.
Not from the Bible. No, I mean, I believe we were, but I don't think
Sir,
that's what the Bible teaches.
That's just my personal belief. I know we all not going to agree, but I believe that we were already created with free will. We just didn't have the know it all, right? And so it's just like when you know better, you do better. That type of philosophy. And
Well,
what the
in that
statement?
story in the Bible, Adam and Eve definitely didn't have no free will, if you think about it.
You
Why
better say
didn't it?
that shit. It did that all because if it had free will, why are we damned?
Hmm.
They had free will, but they just were not aware that they had it. The snake brought knowledge.
I can't not agree with that. But when you
mm,
don't know that
Vampy,
you
he
have
has no
something that's
power.
free, doesn't that
He
mean
can
that
be
you're
Hey,
not
bad, but he got
free?
no
Vampy.
power.
Doesn't that mean
Hey,
that you're not free, right?
Vampy.
If you don't know that you have free will, doesn't that mean there's something about you that's not free? You get what I mean?
Exactly.
If you don't know
Yeah.
that you have free will, isn't there something about you that means that you're not free?
If you were
No, no,
born,
I
no,
believe
no. What
think,
I'm saying is that if you don't know, if you when you said that Adam and Eve didn't realize that they had free will, what I'm saying is that if you don't realize that you have free will, doesn't that make you a slave?
is your
well to a
will
certain
really free?
right because you're not. But it's like, okay,
No, say what
so
you
that
no, say what you about to say. It's not gonna be wrong. Just
that
say
could
it.
kind of be like, oh no, I can't say this because it's gonna be too controversial.
It's
But
okay. No, I love
you
that.
know, that could kind of be like, why a lot of people
I'll
was
end the
jumping down.
stream right now and we'll talk about it.
Well,
What?
no, I'm
I
okay.
what?
I
I can care
don't.
less about the views. I like conversations like this.
Yes.
Okay, so what I was saying is that could kind of be argued as far as why a lot of people were jumping down Kanye West's throat, and y'all know what he said. Why a lot of people was jumping on him, right? When
Hmm.
he said it a few years back.
Hmm.
And so I think it can kind of be the same concept. It's like, even when we think about, historically with our ancestors and whatnot, um, it's about your mindset and what you know. And a lot of times it's like what is the seed that is placed in your mind. It's not necessarily that you are bound, you know what I'm saying, for a certain period or extent of time. It's just, is your mind free? Like, is your mind all the way open? Your vessel can be free, but is your mind free? Your vessel can't be free until your mind is free.
But
And
what
I
does having
think
a free mind look like?
it means knowing that you're free and not allowing anyone to tell you any difference, and testing the waters, and you know what I'm
Well,
saying,
all right.
going out on
Well,
him.
okay, so knowing you're free. All right, so knowing you're free is one thing, but your actions and the way that your actions are
Mhm.
your freedom is the way that what you do, your will.
Right.
Because some
And so
people they say, "Oh,
even
I live in a free country and blah blah blah," but every day they live like a slave. They don't every single day. Like
and
when they go
so
home, everywhere they go,
right,
they're not, but they act like they are. I mean, but
right,
they say that they are, but they don't act like they
they
are.
are, but they're not. So
And
what
let
I'm
me ask you
saying is,
this. Wait. Let me ask
born
you
with
this. Let me
oh
ask you this
sorry,
before I lose my thought. Let me ask you this before I lose my thought.
uh-huh.
How many spiritual rituals you practice on a daily?
Me,
Yes.
I can't be sure. It could be something that's a spiritual ritual that is a spiritual ritual that I do that I don't know is a spiritual ritual.
You can't do a ritual that's not like where you're fully intending on doing it. That's like literally what a ritual is. It's something that you like religiously do, like not like religious, like like a religion, but like it's something that you like put your intent on. So you can't like be free willy nilly and not you know, a ritual is something that you plan, that you intend to do.
I
You
plan
know,
to eat meat. Isn't
that's a
that a
Did you
ritual.
ritual?
Like
plan to
eating
do?
is
Have you
literally a ritual.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
exactly?
So a
What
lot of
about?
those
Oh, hold on,
things,
hold on, hold on, hold on. What about this? When the last time you manifested something?
I manifest. What do I want to manifest?
Have you ever
Um,
manifested anything? Have you ever spoke anything into existence, as some people would say?
typically every day. Yes.
It's
Sometimes
ritual.
the smallest of things.
It's a
Mhm.
ritual.
Yeah. But a lot of times we don't even always notice or know that we're practicing rituals. It's just so regular,
Yeah,
part of our
it's like when you
Brushing
say,
your teeth is a ritual.
like when you say stuff like everybody around me is bad. Like when you say stuff like I'm not saying you or you Lacey or you Split. I'm just saying when we as a people, like when we say ain't nothing ever gonna work or you're damned if you do, you're damned what you're doing is putting a bad ritual, you're putting a bad spell on yourself. I'm damned if I do, if I damn if I don't. That means that
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you can actually speak that into existence, or you can say I don't care
Mm-hmm.
how many times I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna do it.
right, right. You see, yeah.
You know, so
That
even what you speak into existence, you know, like
and a lot
everybody
of
that
it
come around me is
is
gonna be a snake. Everybody that around me is a snake. Everybody who I ever meet, I know that everybody ain't nobody good no more. That's I don't feel like
right.
that. I meet good people every day. Plus, I'm that good person that somebody
Mhm.
else meets. So,
Right, right.
like,
Yeah.
so people just think that they not shit, even though they
Okay.
act like, you know.
Okay, so going back to what we were saying though, as far as like when it comes to free will, like you said, what do you really think that like we were not created with free will?
No, I don't. Because why the fuck are we damned? Because somebody decided to quote unquote air quotes here eat from a fucking apple.
Hmm.
Make it make sense. Why are we paying for something somebody else did, and that's an individual?
But how do we know that we're paying for it because they ate from the apple?
Listen to the question. Listen to the question. Why
Mm-hmm.
is an omnipotent being, right? An omnipotent being punishing mankind for one person's mistake?
But how do we know that that's true?
Yeah, I don't.
I don't
I think it's
subscribe
a
that.
book.
I don't subscribe to
What
that shit
so
either.
reason
But
for it?
I don't subscribe to that shit either.
But people make it real for themselves.
I just really want
That's
people
in
to
the
use common
text.
sense. That's why I'm asking that question.
Yes.
Right, but that's in the text, and that's what somebody read, so therefore they believe that it's true because it's in the
So
Somebody
text.
wrote
once
it
again,
too.
so once
And
again,
this is the rules and the regulations and the rules.
if you do your research, 3,000 years ago, the average person was illiterate.
Yep.
Mhm. So
So what the fuck are we doing, or what the fuck do we be talking about?
And the J didn't even exist in the alphabet then.
Right.
mhm.
No,
Praise
I guess I can
Jesus.
read.
Yeah, and the J didn't even exist. So
No,
it's like
Theta.
it's people that wrote the New Testament and all the Matthew, like all of this stuff where it says in the blood of Jesus words. He wasn't they it was thousands of years that he had died before those texts were even written.
It
I don't get into
I
all
hate
of it
that.
because
I kind of hate
Oh
to
no,
say this.
that's just
No.
scholar. I mean, like you can. I mean, that's just.
And I sort of kind of hate to say this, but when we say the blood of Jesus, that's kind of cultish.
I know,
I'm just
right? Doesn't that sound like a ritual, like a blood, like
yeah,
that?
a blood
That used to
ritual,
scare the
right?
crap out of me. Like
but
Yeah.
that's why I don't
but
what raising from the dead. What are we zombies? What are we playing
but
Halloween?
but
Like
but we know that that's a ritual because he sacrificed himself.
Sally, how we know he sacrificed himself? Because at the end of the day, for what I read, niggas ain't like
Well,
what he
based
was.
on the
Hold on.
text.
Let me finish. For my interpretation, and this is just me, niggas ain't like what he was spitting, so they beat his ass, tortured him. And what happened was they only crucified slaves.
hmm
Mm.
So do that with what you will.
And he was brown. So what I'm saying is that,
Thank
but
you.
still, but even with that, if you look at all the religions, all of them don't even sign up. Even the books that they say this is our real book, you look at all of these other Hebrew, Greek versions, and you look at the Quran, you look at all of these different books, and all of them don't even believe that Jesus was sacrificed. I'm not saying that is true or
Are
not.
we
What I'm saying
allowed
is
to
that.
talk about this? Because I don't want to
Mhm.
get his channel into trouble. Because you know how they get real
No,
sensitive.
hey, no,
Oh no,
no,
you
no.
could
My
talk about
channel,
God
no,
on
no.
here.
You can talk about that.
Oh yeah, you can. You just can't talk about the place in the Middle East. You can't be saying that a lot. They don't like that.
I
All
just
right, but
want to make sure
nah,
about that.
trust me. If y'all go anywhere where it can't go, I'll reel you in real quick.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Yeah,
Split, you
just
guys,
to
I'm
ever
gonna
make
heard
sure.
of
try to
God
I'm gonna
Talk?
try to come
You
back
Split,
up.
you ever heard of
I
God
have to
Talk,
drop
the channel?
quick.
Oh, I'm
Honey,
sorry.
Oh, I have to drop real quick. I might be able to come back up. I'm not sure. I gotta help baby girl with something. So I
okay.
had fun with you
Okay.
guys. Love and
I
blessings. Sorry to
like you,
interrupt y'all.
Lacey. You're
I like you
sweet.
too.
All
I
right.
had fun.
Hopefully
I'll be
you
in
can
the
come
chat
back.
on and off. If I come back, if I can come back before y'all end, I'll be back up here.
All
Okay,
right,
bro.
Queen.
Love y'all. Later, guys. Love y'all. I'll be in the chat.
Be safe. Yes.
Bye, y'all.
That's my motherfucking
Have you ever
queen.
heard of God Talk? Have you ever heard of God Talk, the channel?
Nah, I be watching this old cat. He be really having like the old school Bibles, and I'm talking about like he really sit and read from them and shit. I watch him. I watched this one guy called Lost Along the Way. He be kicking some flav, but he kind of get a little
Hello, are
spaced out
y'all there?
sometimes. Oh shit, she got to drop in and drop back
Hello?
out. Yeah, you got to drop in and drop back out.
I'm gonna drop off and drop out and come back because I can't hear you guys. I don't want to be.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me
Yeah,
now?
I
Can you
can
hear
hear you.
me?
Okay, cool.
Can y'all
Okay,
hear
cool.
me? Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We're split at.
See, she
You
can't
can't
hear
hear
me.
me?
I can't hear split.
I can hear
Okay, I'm gonna
him.
drop and come back.
Yeah, go down and come back up.
Okay, I'll drop down and come back.
Okay.
I need StreamYard to get that shit straight.
StreamYard has been bugging for real. Like it's been
Nah,
terrible.
that's because they put all those crazy ass updates in the background and shit, and then what they do, they just throwing them
It'd be
out there.
like
They
beta.
don't.
They don't really work them all the way through. They put like the beta out there and it'd be buggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta work through that mess because that's terrible. I was over there struggling today. I said, "What the heck is going on?" Then people be thinking I'm crazy, Then you got PTSD. So people messing with my stuff. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. But I know this thing is acting
I
cool.
mean, anything's possible.
Anything is possible. Mm-mm-mm.
Nah, but what I
But
was
yeah, I'm
saying,
sorry. You want to wait till Nafisa come back and then you finish what you were saying?
yeah,
Okay. But yeah, what are your plans for Halloween? I know it's kind of a little bit down
I'm
the
just gonna
line.
terrorize the shit out of kids in the neighborhood. That's all.
You do that every year.
Something like that.
Hmm. Do you like decorate your house and stuff with like all of the, like the how you kind of got like here? Do you do like your house and your front yard and stuff like that?
No, not
Oh
really.
no.
Like Twin literally said I get to go outside and be normal. So I literally just walk around and be normal.
Oh my god.
She
Because
was
I would
she
have
was
thought you
not
would.
she was not playing when she said that Halloween is my day. I can literally just go outside and blend in and won't nobody say shit.
Oh Lord. Yeah. I like those haunted houses though. Like going there for Halloween, the ones be having all the graphics and stuff outside and things moving and stuff like that. I mean, that'd be something else. I figured that you would be someone who do stuff like that. But I guess, like you said, just regular on Halloween because you do that every other day of the year.
I mean, it's a pagan holiday if you think about it, and I don't really
Right.
get into celebrating holidays at all. So
Yeah.
it's just the day
I
to
don't
go
know.
outside. Like for real, it's just the day to go outside with face makeup on, with an X on my forehead and walk around and
Scare people.
scare the shit out of people for fun. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I said I was gonna with my face paint this year. I said I was gonna get some black goop.
Some black goop.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be like Venom? Like Venom?
Nah. It's just gonna when I talk, it's just gonna be a serial killer clown. So when I talk, it's gonna be basically like I'm drooling and like black stuff coming out my mouth.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Like it's really like it's like a Kool-Aid pill I can buy on Amazon. Something cheap.
Okay. You just bite it and it just start drooling out your mouth.
Yeah.
The same one they be having with like the vampire stuff. It be red, like it's like blood and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there she goes. She back. Okay.
I don't know what happened. I'm about to smoke so I could calm down.
Oh,
I've been smoking a lot less though. I've been smoking a lot less.
Hey, no, twin. That's why I got quiet like that. I'm like, I almost passed out too. Like, what? Like, who? What's going on here?
Oh my God. I had a ball. This is so fun. Like, I can't wait until we start doing the music and stuff again. Oh, did you hear about what happened with Suno? The with the music platform?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, you gotta get that. So I gotta get my stuff off of there and download it, my stuff, and I need to make some music before the second.
what is going on?
Oh yeah, I told you. I even sent you the thing. You see, you gotta. I want you to keep your head in the game and don't let these. I don't even want to say like too much bad like stuff because
All
I'm
I'm gonna
not
say,
mad. I rather say it when I'm mad, but
if you're
I'm
not
so
a
happy.
writer, it's not gonna be good for you to use Suno. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, if you're not like, see, I bring my stuff into different DAWs and like the way I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna bring my projects in first, and when you take your stuff out, take your stems out, separate your stems, and bring your stems into like a DAW, like there's free ones, like GarageBand or whatever. Like find a DAW where you could get like your stems, because if you get your, because I learned this split too. If you get your stems, if you send your stems over to a different application, when you remake like some of your music and put it back together, it won't like if your stuff is not all the way AI and it doesn't have like the watermark on it, there's ways that you can do it and bring it into it where it doesn't have to have that watermark on it. You know what I mean?
But you know what though, I'm gonna keep it solid. I kind of don't care about having that watermark in a way because I'm literally using it for the beats and the voice switches and like the weird shit that I can't have another motherfucker do right now.
Okay. You're not like worrying about getting on DistroKid or nothing like that.
Nah, I'm not worried
Oh, okay.
about. I'm just creating a soundtrack for my channel. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's really
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
in it
Yeah.
for.
Then you don't need to worry about that then. Yeah.
So it's only like if you're trying to like distribute music and get paid for it, you can have issues if you're making it
Yeah,
off of.
yeah. But
You're
even then,
only
it's still ways around that. Like she said, you got to break that shit down all the way through your stems, your
yes.
vocals. You like, it's gonna still it's gonna be like you really doing a song for real.
Yes. And Suno's
Well, we
almost like
know
a
our
studio now
benefit.
anyway, but if you bring in your work first, it changes the actual your metadata behind your music.
But you already know
So
why
if you want to
that is.
make, like, I want to do it because I'm trying to make like I love music. I love my music. I love like the different genres. I absolutely love it. Like Suno is everything to me because I don't have to worry about like, oh, I gotta go to this guy's studio. Like if somebody finds out I have a voice, like they're like trying to like use me for stuff and everything. I just love the fact that like I could deal with who I want to deal with. I could collaborate with people who I feel comfortable with, where I know they're not going to try to
Mm-hmm.
sexualize me or anything like that. They like me for me and my voice. Or if I'm gonna make some samples for them or whatever.
So you trying to take it a step further to where like you really want to produce your music or whatnot as an artist?
I really would love to have my own label. That's my dream. I want to have
Okay.
my own label.
See,
So,
I just make
but
songs and music
but
for
look, this is
fun,
what I'm trying to tell you, Golden. Like, forget
like
me, forget
Chris
that.
said
Look,
for the channel.
you have a lot of music on Suno. You are not going to be able to use Suno as your library anymore. Do you understand? If you don't get all of your music, I'm reprimanding you right now. If you don't get all your music off of Suno and download it onto a file, do you understand that you are going to have to pay to have your music off? Okay, so there's going to be a paywall put on there to where if you're on the free program, you will only be able to extract 7 songs a day.
Hmm.
The paid program, the middle one, the mid one, you'll be able to get 20 songs out a day. If you pay for the premium one, the pro premium, then you'll be able to get 60 songs out a day. You know I'm a nerd, man. You know I'm a nerd.
But I'm gonna be honest with you.
And she got a lot of music. She got way
I,
more than me.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The thing about that is they really just. I really think what they doing. I think they trying to reel in a lot of that AI slop.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
of
they're gonna
course,
make you
because
pay for
this
your
is
own music. Like, say if I only have the free version because I'm like absolutely broke and I don't have any money. That means that if I wanted to extract all my music off of there, I would have to pay. I would have to pay, and not only would I have to pay for the highest one, I would only be able to get 60 songs off. I don't even have like 60 songs, so I put a lot of time into each of my songs. But she makes good music and she has her own algorithm on that Suno, because I remember when you started that, and I really like love that you've been doing that. But you don't want to get to the point where you will only be able to extract 7 songs, or even if you do pay for 1 month and you'll only be able to subtract 20 songs out. You know what I mean? And then once you're 20, you only be able to get your music out. Your music will be the same thing as if you make a new song. Do you get what I mean?
20, so that's 20, so that's 5 songs a week.
Yes.
I mean, that's average. I mean, that's not
No,
bad.
It's
I
But
not.
mean,
It's not. It's not. It's not because okay,
I hate that they did
for
this.
me, it
okay.
is.
If you,
I mean,
it's not because what they're doing is right. They're really throttling people
Hmm.
mhm.
because all right, the average person, if they got enough material, you can pump maybe 5, 6 albums out within that day.
Right.
But you pushing it though. I would
I
never
mean,
recommend that.
I wouldn't recommend it, but you can
Yeah.
literally push that much stuff.
Hmm.
But
Mhm.
also, you're gonna by then you're gonna be running out of credits. So then they're gonna rely on
But
you.
y'all not looking at the bigger picture. The bigger picture here is why they are trying to, change how this whole system is set up.
People
Is
is
because
putting like 1,000 songs out. Do
okay,
you get what I'm
yes, but
saying? Yeah.
yes, but what I'm saying is this is heavily taken away from the musicians and the actual artists
Yes.
No, no,
because
it's
the
no, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
one,
No, it's not. No, it's not. Because at the
What?
end of the day, let's just keep it. Let's keep shit a being. You got too many gatekeepers, right? And if you
Hmm.
use
That's true.
Suno as a tool, like it's intended to be used, you
mm,
can literally have your projects out. You can literally do you.
okay,
But the
but what
reason
I'm
why they
saying,
doing it is because people are literally abusing it. Like, people are buying like the premium program and they're just like literally letting the AI, they're like, you put time in your music, and Golden does write a lot of her stuff. Like, she will sit and do poems all day. I know that she does. But when you do that, like when you're doing that and you try to push out like, people are putting it on like autopilot, so they're just like putting the Suno on, letting the thing just generate songs. They're not even listening to them, and then they're taking like 20, 30, 40 albums, putting them on Spotify and putting them on DistroKid. And what they're doing is that they're pushing out like all of this music, and people that are really making their music, they were getting a little bit pushed out. But now what they're doing on like Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, and DistroKid, there's going to be, if you have an AI song, you cannot go on their regular regular algorithm. And if they catch on to the fact that you do have 100% AI music, and then you lie, because you can press yes, and like if you want to try to push it out, but if they find out that it's an AI song, the algorithm figures it out, they can ban you for life to never
Yeah,
be able to
and
make
see,
music.
that's where I
Yes.
draw the line at right there.
Yes.
Its own genre. Like I always, when I first
Yeah, I feel
started,
like
I was just like, I have no problem with letting people know, yeah, this is AI generated, because I'm not a musician. I'm not singing. I'm not rapping. I'm not playing the piano. I'm not playing the horns. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a musician. And
right,
I
but
feel like
see,
going to make AI music based off of an AI tool or software platform, then you need to be forthcoming with that. You know
You
what
have
I
to
right,
mean?
put
but
it
you
Like,
see,
on
okay,
under
you are
persona. That's all. Just put it in under persona and you'll be good. There's a lot of people, we don't care. If I have something that's 100% AI, I will put that on there. But if I put my work in there, or if I played my hand piano, or if I did a piano, because I play a little piano too. If I
yeah,
did my own samples, I'm not putting that shit 100% AI. Hell no. I did work.
just be,
And writing
transparent
my own music, using my voice.
and what
That's
you
man,
got.
listen,
crazy.
that's a listen. And I'm gonna be honest, like I said, they really just trying to throttle the shit.
Mm-hmm.
So if you write your own lyrics,
Mm-hmm.
that ain't gonna stop remixing the same fucking song.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is to it. Like
Mm-hmm.
I literally took my old rap books and keyed a lot of my shit in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm actually
And
glad that they did it, because now, put it like this, the AI music is going to have its own algorithm with its own personas. And then like the people
exactly,
who have bands and stuff, we're not going to all be on the same algorithm. And then on top of
exactly. I,
that,
I
people
don't feel
aren't going
like
to be
we
able
should
to
take
spit
away
out a
from the real
thousand songs a
artists.
day. Yes. People
Right.
aren't going to be able to
Right.
just spit out 1,000 songs just because they have money, and then pushing like people that are like loving music and
Right.
it take 3 days to make a song. You know what I mean?
That's how I always felt.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm making songs and stuff with this AI software, but I would never put my song side by side with an artist, because for what? It's not the
No, no,
same
it
work.
wasn't you that was doing it, babe. No,
No,
not
no,
you,
I'm not
sis.
saying
It's
it's me,
that's
but
the
I'm just saying
system.
like
The system was
that
set up like
mindset
that to where
that
it
people
didn't matter
have.
if you didn't have to put like this is AI. What I'm saying is that that's what they're changing. I'm not saying, I
Right.
know you would never be dishonest like that. You always been honest
But
about
there
your
are
music, and it
people
don't
that
matter. You
But
put a
are,
it's
lot
so
of time
many.
in your music.
But
You
what
should
you
be
got to
but
proud
there
of
are
what
remember
you have.
exactly. But what you got to remember is it's a lot of people out here who haven't. You know,
Mm-hmm.
right.
I'm 43 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if people pay attention to how my music sounds, it sounds like some shit from the early 2000s, late
Mm-hmm.
96, 96,
Mm-hmm.
97, when I was a fucking kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? It might be a little bit advanced some topics, but
Mm-hmm.
Right.
it was just the
So,
culture I grew up in, the music I listened to. I wasn't doing nothing but like regurgitating a lot of the shit they said. Like even the one song I made about a Ouija board, I just
Mm-hmm.
took what Bone said in one of my Ouija board game playing experiences when I was a kid, wrote it down, rapped
uh-huh.
about it, and I remembered that shit years later. So now I'm like, you know what? Suno out. Let me just
Mhm.
boom start putting my old shit together. Whoop
Mm-hmm.
whoop whoop
Right.
whoop. I got a whole fucking album with my old shit, and that shit sound hard to me. I,
Mm-hmm.
and like I say, I'm just gonna use it for a soundtrack on my channel.
That's what I
Yeah.
do. I make my songs for like soundtracks for my content on my channel. Like I never wanted to, like, you know what I'm saying, like make it seem as though I'm some type of artist or something like that, because
But
I
Nah,
you
know
never.
still
how much
are,
work artists
like, I
put
just
in.
don't like it when you always talk down on yourself like that. That just bother me so much. Like she'll be working all day on music split, right? And just because of what these, like, I'm sorry, I just gotta just let me vent this out. I promise it won't be long. She'll be working on music all day when people was making this stupid ass songs for her, acting like they doing something. I'm like, girl, I know you'll be good at this. Get Suno, get it. and she's working all day on all of this music. She went way past me because she actually has the time, you know what I mean, to like work on her music and whatever she's feeling. You know that whatever the music is, she's working on it. She's doing it. And just because you're not like some professional like studio blah blah blah, you still put time in your music and your music match you. Your music, your beats are tight. Like you got this one song that I'm still looking for, that this beat on here is so tight split. Like I have to find this one song. I love this song so much that she made. She makes some good stuff. And I don't like it when she always just be like, it's AI. I didn't really like, I don't like that. I'm just like, and I'm not, you don't have to change. I'm just letting you know how I feel about it.
So what
Like,
she think auto tune is?
what do you mean?
You know, and they use AI instruments and all
Yeah.
that shit with music,
Yeah.
even nowadays with the auto tune. Like that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
auto tune
Like,
to make you sound good, like you like if you don't know how to riff, the auto tune will make you
yeah,
riff.
that's
It'll
what I'm
make you be
saying.
on it. Yeah, I sing live, so
All of
I don't
that,
even
all of
do
that,
that.
all of that shit, machine learning, just like AI is. That's why I'm
Yes,
like, don't be so hard on yourself because
yes.
even though
She could actually split. She could actually sing. I've heard her. Like when she like on her birthday, I forgot. Like we were doing, she was doing like karaoke. She be playing around and saying, "Oh, I'm just playing," but like she kind of like she got like a little voice on her. And I went to two performing arts schools. I know it's not like what you do, but you got even a little voice on you. You could even just put your voice up in Suno. There's so much stuff you could do, girl. Like you. Like I like whatever you do, you should be proud because I never heard nothing that sound like crap. Yeah, I could see if your music was busted or whatever like that. Like everything, ever since you started, your music was good, and no one could take that from you.
Well, thank you
So
for that. You know,
yes, because
I
people be making music with AI. I'm like, this don't even sound right. Like, what are you doing? It's like some people just
right,
don't. Even with the AI, it don't sound good. I'm telling you.
right. I just was saying I'm just never gonna like take nothing away from actual artists. You know what I mean? They have like
Yeah.
real great vocals or play instruments and spend hours or whatnot in a studio recording and things of that nature. Like that
so
craft.
let me ask you a question, right?
No one ain't doing that no more, really.
Let me
Nobody.
ask you let me ask you a question, right?
Yeah.
With technology the way it is today, right?
Yeah.
You really think these rappers sitting in the studio for hours and hours and hours? Them niggas is
Hell
talking
no.
shit. Them niggas writing they bars. They rapping in front of a fucking computer like I
F and
am,
B's.
sending it to somebody and somebody putting that shit together for them, mixing it and busting it down for them, and sending it to us.
With girls
Yeah.
on their lap doing you know what I mean? Come on now.
Girls
You
Yeah,
on
know,
the
it's not like how it was in the old days.
no, it's not.
See, I guess that be what be wrong with me. I'm just too daggone old school. Like
And
I
even if you do a
remember
little,
this
you
shit
even do a
was
little
there on
piano, even if you come up with like a little tiny sample, like on Carlos piano or whatever, like you could
microphone.
come up with like a little sample or whatever, sample that right up in the thing. When you do stuff like that, when you come into the Suno with your own stuff, it'll work around it, and it won't be just the automated Suno. There's ways that you can do that, and you'll figure it out. You'll figure it
Right.
out, and soon you'll be doing studio stuff. Like, cause wait until like we can do screen share and stuff like that, and we can like
Yeah,
start. Yeah,
and I look at it like this: do you want to pay somebody what $500 for some shit you can just work on for what $30 a month, and then like the average
Right.
person
Studio
for
time.
real, like I'm gonna be honest, the average person for real, that's quote unquote doing what you do, 5 songs a week is enough because you're still gonna have generations. You
and she
just
got
Right.
gotta
a
pick.
nice ass rapping, screaming voice, like Golden. Like she should take that energy that she be using to curse bitches out, right? She could take that energy and just like take her own voice and put it. She got a good. She just got one of them voices. She just got one of those
You know, be it
ride
twig,
to
be tell her,
die voices.
be it twig, be telling her all that, embrace the dark side, but she don't want to come.
Yes.
She don't want to come to the clown. She don't want to come to the clown house.
Look, one day somebody just gonna push her over the edge, and then we gonna be scared of her. We gonna be like, "Ooh, Golden crazy."
Madness. All it takes is one bad day,
Yeah.
one push.
I have no idea. It takes a
Look, I
lot.
made my first song. I made my first song because of something that Golden was going through. You remember that?
Yes, I remember
I
that
made
song.
my first
Yeah.
song because of because of the hate that everybody was showing her, and I really thought that just I could just feel it. I'm sorry, I trust my gut, and I don't
Yeah.
care if someone has faults. I could just feel that she real, and I'm from New York, and I know real people, and I know fake people because I was supposed to move to LA, and I couldn't stay there for no longer than 6 weeks. Even though everybody was nice, I'm like, this is the craziest. Like everybody's trying to look all like I'm like,
So
there's no
like
one real here.
yeah, like it's so
Oh, you'll
counterfeit.
hate it. You'll hate it in the Midwest. Everybody speak.
Fake in the Midwest.
No, everybody just speak. They just speak like, "Hello, how you doing? What's up?" Or to give you that head nod.
Oh, I like that. I'm talking
Nothing
about
wrong with
I'm
that.
talking about I met a girl right when she heard I was vegetarian and I just and I was vegan, but like I was vegetarian vegan, but then I was vegan for 4 years. I was in the middle of that. She was like, "Oh, I am too," right? This black girl with like locks with a little thing, well, she jewelry, and we were like this place called Erewhon. It's like a Whole Foods or whatever. And she was like, "Yeah, and I'm a vegan too, but like sometimes like I talked to her for like 5 minutes, and she went from that month how like sometimes I eat chicken. She went through chicken, fish, meat, and then she was like, and then my grandfather, there's a pork soup that he makes, and I eat, and I had that, and she went from, oh, I'm vegan too, to like, I just like I don't care if you eat meat, like you don't have to, like what are you doing? Like I was like, this is a crazy place.
Trying to
This
pretend. Yeah, like why pretend? Just be
this
real.
is
Be
a
honest about
crazy place.
It is.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
wanna put on. And it's just
People
like
are
just
so
do,
fake.
do what you do. You know,
They're
why you gotta
nice.
pretend to be
They're
something you're
nice,
not?
but it's fake.
Right. It's very much like you living in Barbie world. Everybody's plastic.
Like I don't mind. I switch up my personalities here and there. I'm not ghetto all the time, but I like for my black girl magic to come out sometimes. It's gonna come out. I can't help it. Shit, my family's from the South, and I grew up in New York. When I was little, I had a Southern accent because my family's from the South. So
Mm-hmm.
my grandmother had a Southern accent, so I could do a Southern accent good. But I'm from New York, you know what I mean. And then I moved to everywhere. I mean, like people are more real. Like even if you not nice, right? Like don't act like you're nice because those are the most dangerous people. Dangerous people who act like they're nice, and right when they're the type of person they'll hide something from you in the sand and at the beach just so you don't
And
have it.
look for it and act
You
like they didn't
know?
hide and know where it's hidden. Yeah.
I've been around people like this. Like it scares me. Like I feel like I don't want
And
to I don't want to like be afraid or nothing like that. I feel like I want to fight against people like that.
energy. It's serpent energy. They act as though they're trying to give you a tip or help you with something when really they're setting you up.
And they'll sit there and help you find it for 40 minutes, knowing that you'll never find it, but just to feel you, to watch you go through the
Laugh
whatever
about it.
because you lost your whatever,
Yeah,
whatever, you know?
they'll take enjoyment in watching you, knowing
Yes.
that they set you up, and they'll take enjoyment in watching you like panic or try to find something, and they knowing good and well where it's at, but they take pleasure in seeing you
You
like,
want to know what protection is?
mm,
Protection is what split is. He don't say it. He don't act like, "Oh, I'm a protector. I'm this, I'm that. I have male energy." He just is. You see what I mean? You see how like there's men out there they talk, talk, talk. "Oh, I'm this. Oh, I do this. Oh, blah blah blah." But then like when people try to come in here for you, you see the way he handled that? Like like I'm sorry, I just had to say that. Like it's my ADD, but I just had to say that because like I
Appreciate it.
appreciate your energy. Yeah. We just said it at the same time. But
Nanu
no, I
say what?
appreciate you.
Nanu
Yeah.
say, "What if you're nice until you're fucked with? It takes strength to trust first."
Yeah.
mhm. And
I
that's
don't know. I
typically
think
the
it takes.
story, right?
Yeah, but I just don't understand why everybody be trusting so easy. That just be my
Mm,
thing.
mm.
Right. I don't know what that's
Like
about.
me, with certain people, I trust it like 2% of people that But if I trust you right away, it just doesn't go away and it stays like that. But I always step back and just watch.
Right.
Like I watched some of your videos. Like before, like I was like, oh, he is funny. But like I saw, like I listened to you talk to someone when I was in the car because I just wanted to see how you were, and I was like, okay, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Oh, you
That's what
called
I'm
me one
saying.
of my. No, what it was, you probably called me when I wasn't trolling. That's what it was.
Yeah, I
Yep.
caught you on a good one. But I don't care if somebody like we are all not the same. There's gonna be times where people's gonna see a different side of me.
Right.
I just don't let it happen a lot because I feel like I'm gonna control when I'm mad, and it's gonna be very few and far between. And when it happens, you're gonna know, and you're going to pay attention. So I don't
I
want to be
will
mad
agree.
all the time. You know?
Right. Not all the time because it's not healthy for you. But I feel as though like we all are, equipped with all different emotions, and the purpose for us having them is
Appreciate
to
you, Dadu.
exude them when necessary, right? So when you're angry, be angry. When you're sad, be sad. When you're happy, be happy. Like we have to lean into that and not try to deprive ourselves of, exploring those feelings and emotions. But we have society and people and worlds and practices and religions and things like that are always constantly telling you, oh, don't be like this, oh, don't be like that, refrain from showing this type of emotion, or refrain from
Yeah.
showing that type of emotion. If you're free, truly free,
But
then you
you weren't
understand
free.
that
You
we
weren't
come
free. I
equipped
wish you
with all of
were.
those emotions. We
You're
come
free
equipped
now.
with all of those emotions, and whenever we see fit or feel fit to express those said emotions, that is part of being human. And if we
Yes.
don't, then it's like, what are we supposed to be? Caged animals?
Look,
No.
when I just stay calm or I try, if I'm trying, say if something turns into a debate, like what happened with us, you know what I mean? Like not me and you, but on your, this is your platform. Like I'm gonna go by the rules of someone's platform. That's why you won't see me in many places because I don't think that people play fair. You know what I mean? Like on their platforms, and I'm like, I'm not going to expose myself to that. They'll have to
Right.
just go where I'm at, and wherever I'm at is where I know I'm comfortable. But just like Split said, you gotta go there. Like I have to go to the platform to see how I feel there and give it a. You know what I mean? I can't just be like, well, I think that
Right.
it's gonna be like this. Like I can't do. I have to go on it and take a leap of faith, or you know what I mean? But if I know that people disrespect people just because they have a different way of the way that they're doing things and I see the way that they are about it, why would I subject myself to that?
A
Right.
lot of people
Right.
do though. That'd be the crazy part.
Yeah, that's true.
If
Yeah.
somebody want to talk to me, they're gonna have to come. If I'm on my channel or if I choose to be on someone else's panel, but I have to be where I'm comfortable because and I will go where I'm uncomfortable if they play by the rule. Like I don't like the whole like I don't like what you're saying right now. I'm gonna mute. You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? And just have people just like it's so and we're too old for that.
Yeah,
Right.
but people gotta relearn the art of conversation. Respect
Mm,
other people's opinions, respect other people's views.
And
so
respect the
true.
way other people have their method of trusting or whatever they do, making mistakes. Who cares? If you really say like, oh, I like this person's platform, I like them, I really roll with them. If that's how it is, it's like, okay, well, you roll with them. Well, just because they like someone that you don't like, now everything has changed. It's like that makes no sense to me. It shows that I don't live that way. I don't live that way. And if I feel uncomfortable being on like on someone's chat, if it's anything, it could be politics, it could be anything. If I feel uncomfortable, I know that's that feeling. I'm not gonna be on this chat and supporting this channel. That's just how I'm not gonna be doing a super chat and being and doing and sitting there and talk and I see like they're trying to make me not go somewhere. I don't like that. It's
Hey,
Right.
but
toxic.
see, this the thing though, right? you got to hand them the power for them to be able to do that. I don't give a fuck. I go where I want. I do what I want. I talk to who I want when I want. And at the end of the day, if you hand over that power to people, they're gonna abuse it. They're gonna try to sun you every trip.
I just don't
Yeah.
even want to go through it. I'm like, oh, they a little cult over here. Like, but like, I
Mm,
don't even announce myself out. You just won't. Like, I could just tell. Like, I don't like this. You know what I mean?
mhm.
Like God Talk, I love God Talk. I'm gonna be on there again. I really love that channel. He goes like he talks about like the Bible, and talks to Christians a lot, and it's called God Talk. And like the way that his mind is it's so much like mine. Like when it comes to the Bible, not when it comes to other stuff, but I just love the way it is, and everybody's so free. You have people that are atheists, people that are Muslim, people that are, I love that. Like, and people are actually like speaking and like having a conversation, and then he'll see a comment and then he'll talk about it. He'll have it on a Discord, and and it's like people are actually speaking and do it, and then they go out, and it's never an argument or anything, but it's never anyone agreeing either, but we're actually learning. Like you feel like you've gained something after you get off, not like, wow, I never want to have to deal with like this again. Like,
Some people create substance. I got a few homies on here that got substance or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because we got all these goddamn trolls in the comments and shit. I have
mhm.
Golden, send you they pages or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Not even just their pages, but their
Yeah.
YouTube channels and shit.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not
Mm,
on any other social media. I think I was on TikTok, but I think I only like text on there like 2 times.
mhm.
I'm saying, yeah, I
Damn.
gotta. I've never even tweeted before, or X. That's what they call. That's what your kids
There's
are
some
calling
really
it
great
now.
channels, some really great channels, and some really great, content creators,
I
and just
like
people
YouTube.
in
I'm a
general.
YouTube girl. I've been on YouTube since I was a kid. So
And it's like you gotta look at it as like the world. You know what I'm saying? Like I think of like the sector that we may be stuck in as being in like a certain city within a state. That's only just a small part of the world. This is a global platform, so you gotta imagine like all the different sectors or whatnot.
it's just
And
like what we
states.
were talking about with the Bible, right? It like they said that, oh, it gave you the knowledge. Like, no, everything is out there, just like you just said. Just like remember earlier, like when we would.
Very vast. It's
Mm-hmm.
very vast. And so there's more than just this sector
Yeah.
and this group of people that keep rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. And so once we just get out and travel, just like when you get out in the world and travel, then you'll see there's so many other great people you can meet all around. But you got to leave where you're at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, and that's the beauty. Like, you can make something positive. Like, just like a knife, you can use it to make food, or you can use it to protect yourself, or you can use it to go out and do something sinister. It's the same thing with this,
Right.
Yeah. I like to try to use my gifts for evil.
you
Y'all
know?
got any
Like, you can talk to people from all over. Look at Imani. We were on with her earlier. She's on the other side of the world.
exactly.
So,
Y'all
I
got
mean,
any
like, that's
closing
just how it
thoughts?
is. And I think that we can, you know.
Um,
Because
all
my
my
my wife
closing thoughts
It's
my
so
my
is
funny how
that
I don't be on the
my
comments, and I
wife.
had it on pause on the
you gotta go,
TV.
Navisa. You gotta go.
No.
Okay. Oh, I can't hear.
My wife. She want me to rub on her, and
Okay.
So y'all got any closing thoughts though?
It just was a great live and a great conversation, and thank you so much for having me. And yeah, I love it. I think your content is dope, the energy is dope, and we're gonna keep supporting one another. And that's all I got to say.
Absolutely.
Tell your wife I say hi, and I hope y'all have a
And
wonderful
tell her I
evening.
said hi too.
I will. I will. You don't got no closing thoughts? You can have your
Nafisa,
end.
that was mine, so I'm done.
Oh, that's what I was
Nafisa,
saying. She could have her closing thought. Oh, she gone.
oh, she left. Yeah, okay, all right. No, that's all
All
I
right.
got.
Okay, but tell her she welcome on the channel anytime. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That was a great conversation. Great conversation, great energy. And yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all real soon. But you have a wonderful night. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Golden.
This is the
thank you so much.
Second. This is the first on my channel with many to come. So hey, we out here.
We out here. Peace.
All right, y'all stay dangerous.
Stay dangerous. Good night.
Fluorescent hum. Tape clicks on. OldManeJenkins.
3 of me?
Therapist. You said 3 personalities. Depends who answers. Was that you?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sit still in the chair, I make the room feel small. OldManeJenkins, keep it smooth. I don't break, I don't fall. I tell her, Doc, I'm the one. I've been running this cage. Got a smile like a locksmith, got old hands, new rage. She writes every word down like she's scared of the page. I say 3 names, 1 shadow, that's the trick of the stage. There's a crack in the wall where the dark likes to breathe, and it only gets loud when I stop and don't speak. My jokes come out tired, but they land like a stone. I laugh at the clock cause it hates being alone. She asked me where they went, I say they never arrived.
Yeah, I thought it was over.
The chair by the window gives a little reply.
What bitch it is?
Minister, calm in the smoke.
Why you ask me who's driving if you know it's a joke?
Why you count 3 faces when the mirror says 1?
Why you hear 3 voices when the room only hums?
I fold my hands quiet, let the silence preach.
Then the light over her shoulder starts to lean and creep.
Welcome to the asylum.
Welcome to the asylum.
3 voices, 1 mouth, 1 room.
Welcome to the
asylum.
Welcome to the asylum.
She saw 1 man split into.
Children in the hallway go
Hush, hush, hush.
dark little choir sing.
Trust, trust, trust. To the asylum.
Welcome to the asylum.
And the locks all sound like
Minister Malice in the back of my grin. Whisper so soft and I laugh and I spin. I tell about a boy in the yeah. I had a clean grin, now it's cracked on the side. Paint on my face, let the old me die. Cards in my sleeve and the grin too wide. I've been nice too long, now I'm let outside. Get the door in slow with a velvet step. Pockets full of tricks and the debt I kept. Mama said, boy, don't you lose that spark. Now I'm selling out fear in a whole dark park. Got that manic charm, got that bite in my tongue. Make a crowd lean back when I sing like one. I don't chase applause, I make it run. Turn a joke to a threat when the laugh is done. Hear that grin crawl up your spine. I'm not yours, I'm on mine. One more grin and the room goes cold. Watch me fold that fear in gold. Call me the Joker, I'm the grin you hate. Call me the Joker, I came to flip your fate. Call me the Joker, laugh when it breaks. Call me the Joker, now the mask won't shake. Found a new name in the smoke I made. Every lie I wore got a purple shade. I don't need a crown, I got a crooked throne. In a room full of folks who won't go home. I was off that heart, now that part got cut. Got a sweet little distant laughter in the dark.
What you drinking?
You asking because you buying?
Nah, I'm asking because I'm trying to see how long you planning on staying.
Yeah. I seen you from the corner, girl, you knew I was looking. That perfume in the air got the whole room shookin'. Black dress, clean smile, and the mind stay bold. Like you ain't came to play, you came to take control. I brought the first round, let the ice do the talking. Smoke in the air while we both keep it cautious. Ain't nobody else got our attention tonight. You leaning close, I can
Tell by your light.
You ain't impressed by the same old game, so I kept it real. Yeah, told you my name and you laughed like, okay, you different, I see. I said, baby, I'm just grown, come sit next to me. I ain't promising
Forever, I'm just promising tonight.
And if tomorrow never calls us,
we still did tonight, right? We've been sitting here for hours. what's on your mind. You ain't gotta rush the moment. We got nothing but tonight. After dark,
that's when we come alive.
pour another drink, baby, we ain't gotta rush tonight. After dark,
Smoke floating through the lights.
if you're coming home with me, we can disappear tonight. After dark,
That's when we
come alive.
baby, baby, baby.
Baby, we ain't gotta rush tonight.
After dark,
You can read it in my eyes. After dark,
if you're coming,
home with me, we can disappear.
we out in that late night ride. City quiet, bass low. Your hand on my arm like you already know. Window crack, let the night air mix with your scent. You talk real soft, but you mean every sentence. Said you like a man who can hold a conversation, not just flexing for the room, just building the foundation. I told you I respect a woman that can match my pace, who can sip slow, keep calm and still own a space. By the time we hit the door, we was both a little faded, but the way you look at me got my whole focus elevated. No
Playing no front and no need to pretend. One night could feel right when you wanted to end. You touch my chain, I catch your hand, let it linger.
that smile hit different when it slipped past your finger.
We've been sitting here for hours, and I know what's on your mind. You ain't gotta rush the moment. We got nothing but tonight. After dark,
That's when we come alive.
pour another drink, baby, we ain't gotta rush tonight. After dark,
Smoke floating through the lights.
if you're coming home with me, we can disappear tonight.
After dark,
After dark,
that's when we
come alive.
baby, we ain't gotta rush tonight.
Baby, we ain't gotta rush tonight.
After dark,
You can read it in my eyes.
if you're coming,
Home with me, we can disappear.
leave your heels by the door.
Let the world stay outside.
No questions, no pressure.
Just you by my side.